Welcome on in. We are alive and amplified here on my ChatPack Live. Yes, it is the platform with a purpose. And I know we're not less than or better than, but I can tell you we are different than. And we're always here to make a difference. If you've got OCD or some weird, I don't know, like this account might be cool to follow. I don't know. Go give it a look. My name is Carl X. Mandic on the old Twitter machine. You can find us at My ChatPack Live on Twitter. Twitch.tv/My ChatPack Live. I haven't checked it very often. One-man band, folks. Kind of doing the whole thing. And you can also visit Lucky Lauren Y. Tonight, Henry, what's good, my man? Your Bills are on. I have no idea what the score is because I was prepping show notes and doing a whole bunch of last-second things that you don't get to know about. What you do get to know about is what we have coming up this week before we get to a very, very special Tuesday night tradition unlike any other. But first, this. You guys are all familiar with the old open mic live Mandic Friday nights where things can be anywhere from sophomoric to serious. They can be pinky up type of discussions or other things with pinkies. Oh, boy. Can I say that? Okay. You never know, folks, with this. If you haven't, here's a look at what it looks like.
5, 4.
Down at the Milwaukee Auditorium.
Well, first off, people in Milwaukee.
Ted DiBiase, I'ma disappear, come back with 8 watches, AP watches. Watch this, Prada paparazzi.
Saturday, March 24th, 1984.
I exist only to watch you expire slowly. Come toe to toe with the homies, the Bullet Club, they the Brodies. They thought the group had imploded. Take this next line and quote it. We the ones that's devoted. The Bullet Club just reloaded. Yeah, I fly and I soar, but I aspire for more. Took some time so I can show you how this lion can roar. Sound the sirens, let them know I'm standing right at the door. I'm defiant cause I know that I'm a giant.
And just so you guys all know, Josiah Williams, he got discovered on YouTube doing Wrestle Flow by Jillian Garcia. And guess what? He's in NXT. So for anybody that's out there thinking, well, I can't do that. There's no way. Like, well, you know, what are my dreams? What are my aspirations? I play that because that guy right there is a DIY example of taking some of the hardest. He takes the Kane one is unbelievable because is it my favorite? No. But go check it out. Josiah Williams. Hope to get him on the show someday. Now, tonight is exciting. We've got a little thing called some pandemic football. Yeah, we do. And so I've had to come up with a name for this show. And I said, let's play with our PP just for a little bit. Our pandemic pigskin. So let's ride or die with some of the top guys and all the great community members, the family members, the foundation, the forefathers and 4 wives. We don't have any girls on right now, but you get the point. I'm being gender, non-specific. So with that said, let's ride or die, brah.
I ain't wanna start it by bragging, but count all the talent I'm bagging and count all the times they been slagging. I tagging with punches a bunch and they hold up the flag, but I'm on the attack and they should've known I would be dragging them. I'm the ambassador, I am the manager. I was preparing the massacre well before any of the fans and all of the bandwagoners. Yeah, I am the greatest of champions. Y'all stay around and be transient. I put in work while y'all taking selfies and try to compare who's the manliest. I know nobody can touch me. That's any city and that's any country. I put in.
And your update on the scores going on right now, it is 7-7. That according to Henry. And on top of that, the Braves are up 2-0. All I can say is, let's go Dodgers. Let's go Dodgers. They deserve it. Clayton Kershaw has been there too many times. I love to see the Lakers and the Dodgers clean house in this pandemic year. Let's go around the room. We go right now to the beautiful coastline. It's not technically the Treasure Coast. That'd be like Port St. Lucie. No. We're going up to Melbourne, Florida. James, Hardcore I. No, Elcore I. That's Hardcore I. Hardcore I. I'm going to get this chant going. One day or another, Hardcore I is going to catch on. Quintessential.
Hardcore I. Hardcore I. Hardcore I. Or you can say his brown eye.
He's the quintessential stud muffin of Top Guys. Did you change your Twitter handle? Oh, Korai.
New.
It's still James L. I haven't changed it yet, nah.
Not yet. Which one did I say I was going to get yesterday? I'm like, I wonder if that's open as a... I could not believe I got on my bench. Like, flat out on my bench. I was shocked. What's good with you, man? You good?
It was a rough weekend, not gonna lie, football wise. Just repping this shirt because we actually won, and this may be the only time I get to rep it this season. So,
can I make you feel somewhat better with somewhat of some self-deprecation humor?
Go for it.
I'm in 2 fantasy football leagues. One of them, I have CeeDee Lamb. And for those that don't know and didn't see it, Andy Dalton's going to go Gallup, Cooper, Zeke Cooper, Gallup, pump fake to CD. Oh, I'm like, well, he's on the trading block. I'm ready to trade him. This guy is not getting the ball to him. My heart goes out to Dak and to OU, who should not have, I don't believe, lost that game. So anyways, I go into this other league where I know nobody, and it's kind of like really stuffy in there. It's the Fox Sports 910 League, and I posted a message. Now my fraternity brothers get this. I posted.
Sorry.
I posted. You're good. Yeah, I can mute you. So I posted the following. Now we've been excited about this about Frank. Frank said he's going to have an effing conniption during this, which is really exciting. Let me get this Josiah Williams. We already put him over enough. Which I'm really excited to hear about. So I wrote in there. I try to do my best Borat. Would any of you gypsy people barter me for shiny new CD? It has all hits by Corky Buchek. We'll trade for a box of Cracker Jacks, possibly Baby That Is Beanie. BRB. Mike Tyson is here. Paid him to speed bag my yam sack. Oops. Wrong group message with a... That was real. So that actually...
Frank's getting fired up. Must have been a big play. Where are you in the game? Timestamp. Track it, please, Frank, because I'm on Hulu.
What is it on?
I'm at 2 minutes and 14 seconds.
It's CBS local. You guys can all put it on regular TV.
Okay, wait a minute. Why do I have a computer and a phone next to me, so I got to either do one of the two.
I'm on Hulu, and it's at 2 minutes and 14 seconds. 4th and 10. They're punting.
You have Hulu TV though.
Yeah. I'm going to be ahead of you guys the whole game. Just know that.
All right. What do you?
Then seatbelt yourself.
All right. Can you watch it? All right. You can watch it on.
Be a little bit ahead.
If anybody needs a login for NFL.com, sorry, NFL.com. You guys make a lot of money as is, and you're putting a game on Tuesday when you probably. So I really don't care.
Yeah, that was a good punt return. I just saw it.
So, but I'll correct. You're looking at the positive. At least, I would say more than serviceable backup. It's just of where they're going to go with the ball. So
yeah, fantasy wise, you may be looking. It's going to be Coop and Zeke, like heavy.
Excuse me. I said, and I flipped around the teams. I know that you lived, in both Oklahoma and Texas. I know you're a Texas fan. That is my fault. You know what I meant by that. My condolences. Yeah. I feel bad. Those games always get into some crazy shootout.
Because they started out like, oh, it's going to be a blowout, and then right back into it.
I will say Gus Johnson was at his absolute best. Anybody go back and watch just the recap of that game. There's a 9-minute. If you just type in NCAA F scores and you get like the YouTube, I get YouTube Premium, just a 1080 9-minute clip breaking it down. Big Sam. Like he was just like all day. I love Gus Johnson and his calls. Like I remember he came out of the scene. Coach, moving on to you, you'll know this. What do you remember Gus Johnson for?
His animation and when in a basketball game, something I don't know his exact saying, but he gets fired up in his play-by-play. Real emotional.
I'll tell you mine. It was to go to the Final Four of the championship game. Inbound, Adam Morrison. No. And it was just like tears, and Adam Morrison and his porno stash are crying at midcourt, and the Charlotte Bobcats are like, that guy. We want that guy.
He's the one.
He's the one.
Yeah, he's now he's begging down on Venice Beach, playing beach basketball, reenacting White Men Can't Jump. His pro career was, he made a lot of money, but no, he's done. He's over on Venice Beach playing beach ball. That's the kind of guy he is, smoking
some J's. You think Robert Swift's going to join him someday?
Stay Bozeman.
And I'm just going this as I see it. All right, so I've got it at timestamp for anybody. I got it 154.86543. Sorry, I missed 7 in there. Hike in the hand goes off to Henry, not Henry in the Finger Lakes from Bath, now in Corning. Let's see who just popped in. Who do we got? Uh-oh. Mini transit running. Whoop, whoop. All right, what do you got for us, Mini Transit? You got anything good this week? We got naked people.
Turn your emergency lights off. Turn that clicker off. It's bothering me.
Fire people.
Well, I gotta turn off my camera for a second before I pull in. By I can still hear you. You can still hear me.
Twitch, live music _TV. What's
Jameson?
up?
You sound like Jameson.
I don't know. Ryan Taylor girl. We know her as Brende from Alaska, from Kodiak. What up? It's your favorite.
There's that mama.
And let's see. And then Jared Weiss always loves his comments. If only Andy Dalton wasn't a GD ginger. Carl will get that right.
Did Buffalo score?
Hey, he's from Texas, though. You good kid.
So it is 7-7. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to mention, I didn't come full circle on that open mic live Mandic thing. The tease ahead is we have a very, very, very special guest, one of which none of you know nor have met, and I guarantee you this person, Mike's a dad, I'm not a dad. They had that trend for a while of Cesaro is daddy. Let's just say this guy makes Papa Shango look like just not even the ultimate fighting machine that he would later become. So Mike was able to get this guy. And if I'm building him up too much and then you show up and then you're like, oh my God, Carl. But it is a real person or a real live guest that I swear to God will be entertaining.
Great. I love meeting new people.
Just make sure that people can actually watch it if they're not watching it live, Carl, this week.
And what was it? One more time. Make sure I'm watching it live.
Just make sure that people can actually watch it this week if they're not watching it live.
Yeah, I'm still fighting that hard block in 249 countries on Facebook. On Facebook. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to download it while we're doing this.
You can do it on Brazers. Braziers.
Is it Brazzers or Brazers with the double Z? How would you? I
don't
prefer.
know. I just call it Bliss.
Not Alexa.
No, but she was hot last night on Raw in that little Harley Quinn outfit. Man, she would be somebody that I would break into.
Oh wow, wow! Awkward transition to Adam O'Neill. Adam, we had you on. We had you on last week, and it was awesome. We had to learn so much about why you made it to the U.S., why your town of Limerick, I should say, city, third largest city in Ireland. Limerick is, guys, not just sports crazy. It's foundational. Its roots. It's literal Ellis Island. It's the Magna Carta is athletics in Limerick. So it's a really neat deal. And we got to learn all about that. And how have you been? I know your Patriots didn't get to have a game this week. It's caused. And by the way, when we get in, I want to talk. I'm gonna save this for later. Let me get my notepad. I have a question specifically for you, getting into one of our topics that I wrote up for you, and I just want to make sure that I do ask about that. But how has your week been?
All right, I suppose. We're currently we're after kind of going up a level in our lockdown, so it's not a full lockdown, but it's not all pubs and restaurants and stuff are closed, so there isn't much we can do over here at the moment. So it's really just kind of work, and hopefully there's some live sports on. So there's been a good bit of live sport on over the weekend. So so it's probably a good thing that this is the NFL is stretched out to Tuesday night, so we've something to look forward to,
Let me ask you about that, if you don't mind, real quick. Explain to us what goes in to said lockdown, why it was announced, how long did it take effect? So, and we were talking, and just so I'm clear on all things you just said, nobody can go to bars or pubs. I mean, they're closed.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Why was it prompted? When was it announced? How long will it last? You know?
It was announced last week. It's going on for 3 weeks. At the moment, it's a minimum of 3 weeks, so it all depends on whether the cases go down after that. But it's simple. Like the whole reason that the cases keep going up is because people keep having parties in houses, and obviously a lot of people are going to these parties, and there's a lot of cases happening because of that.
Did you say they're having parties with hoes there? That's what it sounded like you said.
In houses.
With hoes?
In homes.
Oh, I thought
in
you
homes.
said with hoes. I was like, what's wrong with the party with a bunch of hoes?
That was
Ireland.
The hoes could have COVID.
Yeah. Let's make that happen. No, I really felt for again you and Steven Jackson, and I'm sorry that I'm having to fiddle with some electronics here. Just I don't want to lose my connection with you guys. The Steven Jackson, my buddy outside of Leeds, he really just did describe it as he is extremely positive, like you are, one that will give themselves to be not only just positive, but more than anything, optimistic and help others, be selfless. Like that's what I learned about you when I got out of that episode. And I could start to even see it. I'm not putting words in his mouth, but it's like, I start to see after a while, it's like, damn, dude, I don't know how much longer I can take this. Like, I don't know if I can keep on. I mean, not like he's, but we got to realize, events like this, people see them as silly or goofy. But Frank pitches to me last night. He's like, what are you doing tomorrow night? I'm like, as always, flying by the seat of my pants. What do you think I'm doing? And when you came through for me, it was really, 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 really special to me, just because I was dead in the water. I was working very hard on getting this one. I don't mind throwing out there. I am working. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys, about the quotes. Henry, here we got. Did someone score again? I can't see the game while I'm working, but I love you guys more. Thank you, Henry. It's very nice. I think somebody did score. Let's see what we got here.
14-7.
14-7. Derrick Henry and this is going to be an interesting question going into Frank Bruno here in a second. But I wanted to say, no, I really appreciate what you've done. Joey Carr here. My man, we had a good time hanging out. That is one dude, Joey. What is going on, my man? I apologize for, but no, just that I will definitely keep you in my thoughts, prayers, good vibes, and karma as for everybody else in this community too, because it's a lot. It is a lot. Hey, you're living in a different world, literally, than we are. So. Little Kool-Aid.
Yeah, look, it's hard for everyone around the world, like, but look, we just have to kind of play with the hand we're dealt with at the moment. You know, that's the only way you can look at it, like.
Yeah, it is, and you could be distracted by things like this.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why we're happy you could join us. We really think that's awesome. Now Top Guy Theater coming in there. We know that to be TJ. He's got a show. Does anybody know if it's Saturday? Is it Saturday this week, guys?
Defense.
What is it?
Recording you talking about?
Yes.
I think Saturday.
Brad. Okay, Saturday. You know what? I have not voted on the topic yet. It doesn't close until what today? Tomorrow. So you want to go on over to Top Guy?
I hope it's Halloween Havoc.
Wait, what are the choices? Don't actually. Sorry, let me go and look. I'll read them out. TJ, I'll put you over here in just a second. So what we've got is 14-7. And TJ saying, "Hey, fantasy-wise, I've got Ryan Tannehill, and I've got Derrick Henry. So let's see so far what they're doing for you. Oh, Josh Allen, not bad. 7 completions, 86 yards, touchdown pick. Can't complain. Oh, wait, wrong team. I'm sorry. Did you say Tannehill? I'm sorry. 4 for 6, 63 and a touchdown. A lot better. Rushing, 6 carries, 6 yards. Not a great average, but a touchdown nonetheless. And A.J. Brown. How about
He's
that?
back, baby.
Jonu Smith with a big 0. How would you say Jonu in a? I just said it in a Baltimore accent. Now, Frank, you got freaked out about this game fantasy wise. Hold on, let me catch up on a couple things. Braves up 3-0.
Yikes!
Kill me. Good. I really hope the Dodgers come back and absolutely crush them.
Good or bad?
Yeah, I want the Dodgers to win it. They've been there and they deserve it 100 times over. Bellinger. They're loaded. They've been there. They deserve to crack the final wall. Joey, the MVP. Brandy writing in. I'm here, but I'm working. You might have to yell at me at occasion. Okay, we can yell.
Brandy.
TJ saying it is Saturday, and now Bruno, are you okay? Bruno, now this is going to be a diet version of Matt's lovely wife, who I got to speak to on the phone. She actually went to high school in the Chicago suburbs, so we got to go know each other over the phone. And lovely, and this was not aired. Was it aired? No, it wasn't aired. God, I don't even know. It was after one of the Bischoff deals. We came in here, and Matt, misses his better half was getting amped up over some. We don't talk politics or religion, but she was amped up indeed. Frank, how you feeling right now?
I had to take a medication for my stomach that I haven't taken in a couple of days. I was starting to get some like radical heartburn here, so I'm a little stressed out.
That's understandable.
Damn, it's just a game. You want to look like El Corey up there? Look at that guy. After his weekend of losing, you look at him. I mean, he's wearing a muffin top shirt. He hasn't shaved in 3 or 4 days.
Who's wearing a muffin
Shit,
top shirt?
you want to look like that? He is. Look at that. That's a good muffin top. I know he just
I don't have
a medium.
I gotta
James,
put
look at him. It's a beautiful medium. His first time he's gotten into a medium in a long time. It's great to see.
It's a double.
How many tall cans are you in? How many tall cans are you in?
Oh,
How
this
many
one.
tall cans? Just that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Had to reel it back.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You got a girl up in Alaska that got some hots for you, bro.
Watch out.
You're a chick magnet.
No, she's got she got a wedding day planned. I mean, you are the quintessential.
No, I know that. It's more like cosplay. Cosplay like a little wrestling work relationship. Not a shoot. It's a work relationship.
I don't know why I love it, but I do.
I don't blame her. I mean, I'm a hell of a guy.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Had to. It was set up.
You're the white Kamala. Hey, there's Antonio. Hey, it sounds pretty windy up there.
Oh, he's gone.
What did he do?
That could be. I would say that was Diggum blowing into his ear like the whisper song from the Yin Yang Twins. That was. Hey, little mama. So let's get into this. Frank, tell us who you benched, because you and I both had the same concerns, fantasy football wise, about. I benched Johnny Smith for Hayden Hurst. By the way, adios Hayden Hurst, adios Dan Quinn, adios whoever your stupid GM was, Arthur Blank, Dimitrov. Yeah, good call. Get that crap out of there. Do it now. Don't wait around. Get those. And by the way, move on from Matt Ryan. Go find something. If you want Jordan Love, or if you want Dwayne Haskins, or if you want Josh Rosen, go out and get him to at least bridge the gap.
I want the guy from North Dakota State. I don't know what his name is, but he was player of the year last year. But that kid's going to be awesome. Keep losing games. Get rid of Ryan and get the kid from North Dakota State. He's the future.
Small kids coming out of those.
Look at Carson Wentz.
Coming from, he sucks. He has no footwork. He's terrible. He didn't even win a Super Bowl. I don't know. I don't like Wentz. I don't like Jordan Love. I don't like any of those guys coming out of tiny schools. I'm trying to think who else off the top of my head that came out. Oh, Jimmy Garoppolo looks great. And not knocking your thing, Rosie, but I'm just saying, no, not my thing.
Right?
I'm not saying he has to come from a Power 5. I'm just saying, give me somebody. Yeah, I'll take a Mahomes from a Texas Tech. Good God, Carl. All right, so we got a field goal right there from who? Buffalo?
Yeah.
So we got 10, 14, 10?
14-10 Tennessee.
I got a show idea to run by you guys if you got a second.
All right, we're gonna get to let's hit that right after this. Who did you bench because of fantasy, and what were your concerns?
I stupidly benched Derrick Henry in one league. But once I knew they were playing in the league that I'm about to go 5-0 in, I started AJ Brown, given the fact that I knew that Corey Davis and Adam Humphries weren't starting, so I knew he was going to have to. So, and it's already paid off. So,
now I tried to trade for Derrick Henry. I forgot to rescind it. Now I have Aaron Jones and Jonathan Taylor, but I had the same apprehensions you did. Can you explain what your apprehensions were going into this game?
You're talking to me. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes.
My apprehensions was this game was not going to be played.
Okay, and if it was played, rusty at best.
Yeah, I mean, Derrick Henry has a touchdown right now, but he's rushed for 6 yards. The Bills are all over him, and the thing that I've been nervous about with this particular game is they have not played. They've only had one practice, one walkthrough, and a lot of their some of their key defensive players are on the COVID list, like Jeffrey Simmons. So I just and they're not playing good defense right now, as it is.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, though, Frankie. Coming from a coach's perspective, you got a lot of hungry guys on that bench, and this is their opportunity to shine. For a lot of guys, this is their Jerry Maguire moment.
But
they're the only game on right now. You watch; they're going to shock the world.
But rusty. That was my concern. Are they going to be rusty? They don't look it right now. So here's this trade. I needed an RB2, so I offered up Jonathan Taylor. I offered up T. Higgins. I offered up Curtis Samuel and Frank. Wait for it, because here it comes. I offered up the 1 cent, the one cologne this Christmas that your woman wants you to wear. It is the essence of Justin Herbert. Yes, his name is Herbert. But when I saw it, I'm like, oh, it's Herbert. I'm like, hey, stop trying to French it up. I got an idea. How about you stop calling him Herbert? Man, Dick, it's Herbert. Dude, how good? Can we just be just out of this world? I had to like walk away from the screen. I just go by. I walked away from the screen and I saw that guy's hair. Do you anybody see that guy's hair? Jealous. Herbert. Yes. Did you see his hair?
I did.
Oh my God, dude has got.
I bet he manscapes.
Dude, he has got some freaking lettuce. It looks like out of a movie. Like he
looks really good too.
Oh, he looks. And I told everybody, I'm like, hey, you need a quarterback. Come and get him. Only quarterback to pass for 900 yards or more in their first 3 NFL starts. Him and Cam Newton. And what did he do last night?
Wow.
40 burger. So,
like, I'm not a big Chargers guy, Carl, but you know what? I love that gritty, nobody saw this coming kind of play. So I'm all about it.
Do you like those unis?
Oh, those unis are just, I love them so much. Those uniforms, God, probably one of the best in the league.
The Rams are a little odd with the bone color because it's not off-white. It's literal. It's called bone. Now, your picture TV show, Rosie, is not the show Bones. Characters welcome.
No.
Okay.
No. I'm down with the thuggish, ruggish bone. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. I'll see you at the crossroads so you won't be lonely.
Oh, Antonio wants in. I'm sorry. Sorry. Thank you, guys.
No, you're all good.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hey.
Thank you for these things help me. Thank you, Brandy. Was not aware. I can't see below once it goes past a certain number of people.
Oh. Sorry.
What do we got, Frank? Just tell us.
That was a stiff arm for the ages, but it's probably coming back because they're a flag. You just got to see the stiff arm, though.
Who's it from?
Henry, of course.
Well, duh.
I'm Josh Norman.
Pac-12.
Okay, I just saw. Who's 15? Is that?
He's off the practice squad. I don't even know who he is.
Time code us on you, Frank.
I'm 5:57 second quarter.
Okay, I am at.
Just wait. Just watch. Just see the stiff arm.
I'm at 6:50.
Yeah, when you see the stiff arm, you're gonna be like, "That's a Derrick Henry stiff arm."
Okay, pass going to 81, which I believe is Janu.
That's Janu. Yeah, I mean,
I'm way behind.
The play came back, but still,
I'm very far behind you. I'm gonna try bringing her up on my laptop. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna try and do it.
Have you seen the new announcement from Ad Free Shows?
What's the new one?
It's up.
Medusa.
Yes.
What? No.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a guess.
Deuce's Wild Happy Hour.
All right, let's go to it. Let's go to the breaking news. Do we have breaking news music? We kind of do. We got to go to breaking news. We got to break this. We're gonna go with that just happened. I know it's a knockoff on bonus coverage. Too bad, guys. By the way, Antonio, your message in all caps in the private chat. Let me in.
Oh, my bad.
My bad. Wowie. Deuces.
I want you to cut another pipe bomb again.
Wild. Oh, it looked like, I don't know why it looked weird. I'm sorry. I literally had dyslexia for a second. I was like, the gold on the background, it's an awesome logo. Don't get me wrong. Who's the other? Oh, that other guy was in It's Always Sunny.
Yep.
That guy,
Damn,
Alex,
you know who Medusa looks like?
Mrs. Mandy.
She looks like she looks like a Carmela MILF cougar. That's what Carmela is going to look like when she gets older.
I love Carmela.
What was that?
That time, though, works out perfect.
What's that?
Starting at 8 Eastern on Sundays?
See, now they're going. Well, no. Not for out here if you have a Sunday night football game that kicks off at 5:20. Or for anybody that has a Sunday night football game. But you know what? They'll run that. So that's going to be live?
I think so. It sounds like you could ask questions. Or is it probably just like ask Dusa? Is that what we're doing?
So I'm going to pull up.
Drop a deuce on Medusa.
So
oh, God.
I'm going to look up Alex. If anybody's unfamiliar with Alex Kool-Aid Ansel, not Dr. Vagabond Antle, who got charged out the ass.
I've been there.
You've been in the one in South Carolina?
Myrtle Beach.
Or Myrtle Beach. Is that South Carolina?
Myrtle Beach. No, it's North Carolina, North Kakalaki.
My bad. Sorry, don't know that area of the world.
No, I didn't know it either. We went on a timeshare trip. It's a nice spot. Here's a field goal attempt. Don't say anything, Carl. I guess he missed it because you haven't jumped up. This guy is one of the greatest kickers of all time.
Right now, I'm looking up Alex Ansel on It's Always Sunny, so people can become familiar with him.
Wait, so Tennessee missed a kick?
I'm not going to give it away. I'll let you guys get caught up.
I'm going to say it's a yes.
Tennessee got crappy kickers.
So some really neat stuff that's going on, and they do. Maybe I'm wrong on this one. Maybe I'm.
Who is that? Fluffy? Who's the other guy? Jay Alex?
Wasn't he an extra as like one of the kids like that was in the bar?
It is in there where they're showing the well, I gotta find this.
Oh, Alex Ansel, there he is. Never heard of him. I'm all late.
Ansel,
I'm gonna have some fun with Medusa, boy.
I got that picture.
He was on. Maybe he was on Workaholics. Let me see if he was on this one. I'll let you guys kind of talk. What was your What was your TV show idea, Rosie? Did you pitch it?
Well, yeah, I pitched an idea today. If you ever listen to the TV shows or the podcast Saved by the Pod, there's a guy called Erin on that show, and he's got he's from Phoenix, and he's got a segment called Keeping It Gayfabe, where he acts real flamboyant and everything. So I pitched to him and Pauline and Jay-Z and everybody that we do a Keeping the Gayfabe road trip with the coach and Efren like they do on the road with JR and Tony, where we go to Vegas and go to a musical together.
And see, I
Would
don't
you
know
watch that?
I don't know any of those people. I really don't. And it's not just because, and I'm not saying that.
Any of you guys listen to Saved by the Pod?
No.
I do. I've only a couple episodes.
I know one's a
I'm
show.
starting
Yeah.
to.
It's like one's a show, one's a platform. It's all up to your taste. I just don't know it, so I can't comment on it.
Yeah,
I just don't.
that's okay.
But I wish them the best.
Wait, Tennessee.
How about this? We haven't even talked about basketball yet.
Hey,
Tennessee
yeah.
punted instead of kicking the long field goal.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, Joey says, oh, yep. Thank you, Brandy, for breaking that. There it is. Joey having some internet problems. Hey, it's all right, my man. Welcome to all of our lives. We've all been there for those. Those are as common as, yep, that is how it all goes down. So I wanted to ask this. What do you guys want to start with? You guys want to go Dark Side of the Ring first? I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but you guys want to touch on it about some of the episodes that have been released? Eric brought it up on. Did you guys hear Eric? I don't know if you heard the clip from Eric yesterday.
Yeah, I heard three episodes.
Yep. So the deal is this.
He actually broke that on the Eric Fires Back thing. If you listen, this dude James talks about a TV show, and he references Dark Side of the Ring. And then Eric is like, "Well, to tell you all the truth, they just left my house from filming."
But he didn't say what.
Yeah. He didn't specifically say it, but
so he
mentioned it. You know,
the three that they are doing is all right. So we'll start off with like that's where I want to end. I want to end on one of them specifically, different than any of the other ones. I got a new comment coming in here. Oh no. Do you guys need the audio from 83 Weeks? Did everybody hear it?
Yeah, I heard it.
All right, good. All right, as long as you guys all heard it. Cool. So here's the deal. Pillman's a great starting spot. We'll go Grizzly, and then we're gonna end on the last one. So Pillman, just kind of go around the room. El Karai, Dark Side of the Ring, Pillman. Was one that did get tossed around. I don't know when we were on the show doing something. By the way, I'm gonna go vote for Top Guy Theater while listening. But Pillman, Dark Side of the Ring, what comes to your mind?
Is it a work? Is it a shoot? I mean, we all know he's crazy, but there's got to be, some type of a break. And who was behind the scenes telling him, like, hey, was somebody behind there prodding him along to keep it going? I mean, you never know. I'm pretty interested to see the behind the scenes aspect of, like, was he that way or was he, like, made to be that way and keep it going?
I love the work, and I was not aware of that whole work shoot. I don't know how many of you guys were aware of that going into the. I'm sorry, I'm just looking for a good spot for my phone so I can actually look like I'm watching. No, were you guys aware about that whole work shoot? Hey, I'll bury you on it. That promo in ECW. Woo! Dylan, spitting mad fire. He just absolutely rips him. I'm at 255. We got first and 10 with the Titans backed up onto their 10-yard line. Frank,
they got called for. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, they got called for holding.
Am I closer to where you are now?
Yeah. Are you on it? So what's your timestamp now? Second quarter. What?
It's 2:55, and they just got.
You're right on with me.
Very good.
Right yeah.
Great. Yeah. Cool. I know James.
Right,
great point.
Guys, I'm gonna head off. I work in the morning.
Adam,
so
thank you. Thank you for just
Adam, my man.
Ta-da.
Good to see you, buddy.
We see you during the week.
Thank you so much, my friend. Absolutely.
My boy
James here.
James.
Henry wants me to vote for Havoc 98. and Jameson. Hope everyone is having a great day. Stressed, great, all of the above. Were you guys aware of that work shoot deal going on? I don't think anybody. How could you be? Like anybody? I don't know.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
Was anybody aware of that work shoot between Brian Pillman and Eric Bischoff?
Oh, yeah. I have to be honest with you. I don't believe it because why would would you really leave a company if it was a work? I mean, I really hope they address that in that episode because I don't know. It doesn't make any sense where you would leave a company and then there's no like, he signed a multi-year contract. He was like in the Heart Foundation. There was no sign that he was ever coming back. So how could it have been anything? Like, I don't think it was.
Oh, this is not even close.
I'll give you something I'm interested in. Here's what I'm interested in. After his death, the day after, his wife doing that live interview on Raw. There's a whole story behind that.
Oh my God.
That was disgusting in my eye.
What's worse, the gun angle or her interview?
I think the gun angle. There's no place in sports for weapons in that a weapon of this death.
Actually, I didn't mind that as much, but that his wife, she got paid $50,000 for the interview, and it was a promise not to sue the company for wrongful death. And she ends up working at like a used car lot the rest of her life. And poor little Brian Pillman Jr. is stuck, all fucked up. It's a good story. It's going to be about that too.
And yeah, and then there's that continuing legacy of Brian Pillman Jr. in
AEW.
By the way, for anybody that needs it, Yahoo just released, and we've heard some feedback and made some changes to our previous announcements. We apologize for confusion, but ultimately decided it would be best to change course. With these changes, fantasy managers will now have the time needed to contemplate roster moves, handle player injuries, and digest the latest NFL news and schedule impacts. It's because I went live with my damn show on Sunday, wasn't it, you bunch of ride my coattails, dicks. Here's how it'll proceed going forward. Waivers. Players that would have to be cleared waivers on Tuesday or Wednesday morning will now be processed Thursday morning. Trades. If your league uses a voting period for trades, we don't. Pending trades will not be processed until Thursday morning. And somebody asked about scoring yesterday. With no Thursday game in week 6, stat corrections for week 5 may be applied up until Sunday morning. So yeah. So and Brandy, your comment right here. Have we been talking about you? No, I was texting with Mike about becoming a rum runner up in Alaska and getting a dinghy, a boat, and running just freaking whatever we want to
it was
around.
Me, Brandy. It was me talking about you.
Yeah, that's what it came down.
Yep.
Yeah, so Santos, what do you think? Looking forward to that one?
Pillman.
Yeah, Pillman's out of the 3 that you've heard. Right, I'm going to give away the other 2 yet.
For Pillman, yeah, I'm like I want to see what else is. There's got to be more behind the scenes. Like I want to see what's going on with like how the gun issue thing came about.
I do too. James wants to know, Bruno, how are you doing? How many leagues are you in?
I'm in 3. One that I'm in is big money, $1,200 payout at the end of the year. I'm about to go 5-0 there.
Remember your buddies.
Wait, how are you doing in that one?
I'm going to be 5-0 after tonight. But the other ones, I started one 3-0, and I'm about to go 3-2, and I started another one like 0-3, and I'm 1-3.
You can't be one. Oh, did you?
Or no, maybe I'm about to go 1-4. I'm sorry. So I'm 1-3 now.
I got literally saved by probably the most insane thing you can be saved by. But is this really fair? In one that is for both are for a sizable amount of money, but the Fox Sports 910 one where I asked Mike Tyson to come over and speed bag me. I got cute and started Robbie Anderson over DJ Moore. I got cute and I bent. No, speed. The old speed.
Oh. Must be the reception.
But the only reason I won is because Julio Jones goes out. He doesn't start Jared Cook at tight end, and he has Alan Lazard on the IR. I saw AI, sorry. And what was the other one? Oh, and that's right. Michael Thomas punched his teammate in the face. So,
oh yeah, I saw that.
So,
is that why he was suspended? He was suspended for that, right?
Oh yeah. He punched him in the freaking chiclets. So that
reminded me of the fight years ago between Andre Johnson and Cortland Finnegan. Remember that?
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh, dude! They had at it. They went after. Did he drop him?
It's like a 1.5 foot difference between Andre Johnson and Cortland Finnegan too.
It was, yeah.
I know.
I don't think Cortland didn't get the better half of that. I'll tell you that.
But no, that's an interesting one. Okay, Frank, let's move on to the next one. This one is going to be the most uncomfortable one because who is there to interview? Let me double check my sources. I know Sam Houston is dead. I believe Rockin' Robin, is she alive? Anybody can tell me up?
Oh, can I ask you a quick question?
Yes.
Did they release the actual what episodes they're going to be?
No, there's just 3 that have been officially confirmed that will be in season 3. Because keep in mind, Hulu, Rockin' Robinson. I just took Jackie Robinson and Rockin' Robin. Rockin' Robin, WWF.
Rockin' Robin's still alive. She went into the hall a couple years ago.
What?
Rockin' Robin? Yeah. You didn't know that?
No way. No.
Rockin' Robin? Yes, she did.
No.
Little known fact,
what's
she
this
sung the
uncomfortable
national
one?
anthem at WrestleMania 5.
Wait, I'm looking this up because I don't.
I got my spectacles on. Rockin' Robin.
So, I don't want to give too much away of her. I don't see her. I'll look Rockin' Robin Hall of Fame. Yeah, how the model Rick Martel's not in is a crime.
I don't think he wants any part of it. Right? I think he's just done with wrestling. And he doesn't want to be a part of it. Yo, can I, while you're looking it up, can I put over Pro Wrestling Tees real quick? Or is it Boxing Gimmicks? They're both great, but I wanted to show you guys something. I think it's Pro Wrestling Tees that sends you spend an extra $11. They send you.
It's amazing. It's
I don't want to see it. No, I don't want to see it.
You got
you got one?
Yeah, I don't think she's in, dude. I don't think Rocket.
I want to see the hog meat.
This is the shirt I bought. This
How much was it?
This was
like.
Are
you gonna wear that to church?
I mean, this is the shirt that I spent $11 for.
Now, are you talking about Pro Wrestling Crate?
No, Pro Wrestling Tees.
Okay,
based out of Chicago.
Right. We're talking the same thing, but I'm talking about. I would highly. Oh, that Owen Hart one's amazing. I'm like,
so worth it.
Highly recommend Pro Wrestling Crate per month. Get some cool stuff in there every week.
How much is that? Because you already got me as a low-key big hog. You're killing me.
Yeah, 19. And if you want, you get an 8x10 signed every week. And if you want a Juice Robinson one,
Rock Robin, tweet, tweet, Rock Robin, tweet.
God, you're so old. God, you're so old.
There's that. We get so Pro Wrestling Crate Awesome. And then the other part of the of it is I have indeed we have a couple comments here. Jeez Louise. Let's see here. Is anyone else? Wow, we have a lot of comments coming in here. I apologize, folks. All right, so James saying go back to the Brian Pillman episode 83 weeks. I will have listened to it several times. Now, Henry is voting
James
for.
reminds me of Brian Pillman a little bit.
Who, Henry?
Yeah. No, not Henry.
Again, Jared Wise always comes in with fantastic comments. If you can't read this, I've seen Brian Pillman Jr.'s work with Ricky's son Kerry Morton. If you get the chance to see them work together live, straight up amazing. So Bruno, how are you doing in your league? You're doing good. Let's see here. Is it still 14-0 Titans? This is coming from Henry, who's at work. Henry,
Yes.
Is it halftime?
Not yet. Tennessee driving, 22 seconds left in the half.
I know Buffalo got a Monday game next week.
Evan, what's up, my man?
Oh, Evan's here.
What's going on, my man?
Just got my dog going. Sorry.
What's up, Evan?
Wait, you're saying she is in the Hall of Fame. Okay, I'm wrong. I typed in Hall of Fame and it says 7 people who should be in. Wait, Sam Houston is not dead?
Lamestream news.
Yeah, I didn't think Sam.
No, he's dead as a doornail.
He is super
No,
dead.
he's dead as a doornail. He married what's her name? The one valet, Baby Doll.
Hold on, before we throw stuff out
married
there.
Baby Doll.
I'm positive this guy is.
I know that's
dead.
a fact, Jack. Sam Houston, dead as a doornail.
I didn't know
Pushing
Sam
days.
Houston.
It says he's not. Why is this not?
You're talking about that's Jake Roberts' brother, right?
I thought for sure. Okay, maybe this is not. Okay,
Yeah,
this is the. I completely apologize, folks, especially for something like that. That is not usually an error that I'd
Look,
make.
he
on
was
that
married
one.
to Baby Doll.
That is correct. That is correct. This, according to several sources, in 2005, Smith was sentenced to 10 years in prison for repeated DUI arrests.
Oh.
He had been arrested numerous times before with his ex-wife, Roberts, claiming in 2005 that he had an average of 2 Dewey here in the past 10 years, and then was sentenced to prison. So it is good that Robin, because at first when I saw that, I thought both Robin and Sam Houston were gone. I'm like, this is going to be really traumatic for Jake the Snake to have to just go down this. I'm not going to tell the details of what could or could not be in there. He had a very traumatic childhood with Grizzly Smith, his father, a known wrestler.
They're doing a documentary on him?
That's going to be a Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh, wow.
But stop the freaking presses. If you missed it yesterday, and the excitement that I got, of course, my personal favorite 83 Weeks episode is Collision in Korea. A man calling his wife suddenly held hostage in the basement of a hotel, if you want to call it that. His stuff all ripped out. The world's largest reported outdoor, gate ever attended. Yeah, because the government forced him to go there. And Eric painting this picture of going in from Seoul, South Korea, which is vibrant, liberal, progressive. It's got a lot of technology, and they're very forward thinking, as opposed to Pyongyang and Oh my gosh. Like it is just this gray, dark, smoke-laced haze that hangs over this. And while the emperor is basically eating shark fin soup, the locals are eating crumbles. So it's going to be a very, very interesting. That Collision in Korea match, let's pull that up. I don't want to give too much away. What do you guys know about Collision in Korea? Because I had no idea it existed up until 83 Weeks brought it out. And again, that's why we have so much appreciation and thanks to ad-free shows for content like that.
It's new to me. I can't wait to watch it.
I've never seen that show.
You can find it. I'm not going to give it away. It was Inoki and Flair in the main event. It was okay. So here's just kind of a rundown if you want it. It took place over 2 days, that being April 28th, 29th, 95 at, this is not a good name for a stadium. Mayday Stadium. And
no, that's not good at all.
Pyongyang. It aired August 4th, 1995. Great, right after my birthday. That would have been real special. So here is what the attendance was. For those that can't see this, the attendance. Day 1. A record-setting 165,000 people mandated by Kim Jong something or other. Day 2. You know what those fans said? Damn, man. We better get back there for that nightcap because I heard 190,000 people for a grand total of 355,000 people mandated by the country. So here is your 2-day. I'm not sure how this took place over 2 days because there's 8 matches. Wild Pegasus, a.k.a. Chris Benoit, defeated. Oh, Flash, you are so funky. Too Cold Scorpio.
Hey, real quick, I'm so sorry. I misspoke. It isn't Rockin' Robin I was thinking of. It was Wendy Richter.
No, his sister is Rockin' Robin.
No, I was. Remember, I said Rockin' Robin's in the Hall of Fame. It's actually Wendy Richter.
Right. Okay,
it's
so
Wendy Richter, not Rockin' Robin. Unless Brandy's got other information. I'm so sorry. Continue.
Too Cold Scorpio, which by the way, I have a good Too Cold Scorpio to fill in. Not dead, still kicking. 1, 2, 2.5. Oh, he kicked that. Oh God.
Hey, how is your mom, Frank?
Well, how's what?
How's your mom? That's what Mike Cobb wants to know.
Mike is asking, hey, as Frank.
Oh boy, Mike, my mom will be doing wonderful once she gets that beautiful package that you have sent her.
Thank you, Brandy. I got something coming up for you. Singles match. That one's 6 minutes and a real barn burner here for 4 minutes.
I thought I'd join you.
Got it. What?
Hey.
What was that?
Oh, cheers.
Time to join. Yep, got a little horse piss just like you. Miller Lite.
I can't. I'm going through this real quick. Hold on. Yuki Nagata defeats Ishizawa in a singles match for Burner 428. Chono and Saito. El Samurai. Who the hell is El Samurai? That's Buddha. I didn't know his other name.
It's Spanish for the samurai.
Yeah, you. You said it. I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. Brandy, what I was getting to is the following. In that match, or in that card, of 355,000 people, Bull Nakano and
Sexy
Kotu defeating Manny Ami Toyota and I'm gonna mess it up. Yoshida. They win in that tag match. You just running it
How
down.
many stars? How many stars did Meltzer give it?
It does not show right here. Hashimoto champion fought Scott Norton to a time limit draw of 20 minutes. Scott Norton was indeed. He said, "Hey, honey, things aren't going very well over here. Don't really like it. Kind of sucks. It sucks." Yep. Click. Not good. Road Warrior Hawk defeated Yasuda. Steiner brothers defeated Hase and Sasaki. And your main event, Tony Inoki defeated Ric Flair. So some good stuff there, but I read that and you're like, oh, you gave away all the spoilers, dick.
You were saying you weren't surprised at that because, well, I mean, I think when you.
What was that?
Wait, did I lose James El Karai?
I'm here.
I don't know, Ryan. I'm confused. What are we talking? I just missed all of that.
Oh,
you're in trouble, James. James is in trouble?
What can I say, pal?
What did you
Coach has got the effect on the ladies.
Did I miss?
I was always a Cobra Kai guy. So
Rico Suave.
It's not so much. I just ooze machismo.
Okay, now I got it.
I ooze machismo.
Hey guys,
by the way, I didn't mean, and again, I really because that is nothing to be like. I really thought that he had passed, and I have various levels of dead.
So did I.
Like kind of dead, really dead, and then there's super dead. And if you notice, I went to my scale of super, I know that guy's dead. The Latino heat. Do you have any? Coach, what's your makeup? If you did your ancestry?
Right.
What do you got?
Carl, I'll be back at 10:40.
You got it, brother. 10:40.
All right, I see you guys then.
10:40 your time.
Hey, bring a guest on. You bring a guest. Huh. I want you to get off the bus and talk to some of Rochester's finest.
Real quick.
It's been quiet over here.
What time are you off tonight?
1 o'clock.
Well, just remember, wheels on the bus.
I'll be back at 10:40 if you guys are still going.
Brad, dude. You
rock. See you, pal. Yeah. I love that guy.
I really do.
James,
what's your accent? You got.
And now we're getting.
You got?
You got a little bit of panhandle. What is it though? Yeah, it's panhandle meets what?
The panhandle of Texas, I guess. 806.
Panhandle and Forrest Gump.
Oil cows.
What TV market did you get growing up? Do you know what TV where you get TV from?
KFOR.
All right, let me look.
I think that's Oklahoma. KOMA.
KFOR is I thought that was Oklahoma.
Amarillo, Texas, pretty much is where the broadcast was from.
Oh, okay.
He does have a sexy voice.
KOFD may have been one, but yeah, Amarillo, Texas was like where all the. That's
Amarillo.
pretty much. I grew up around Amarillo, Texas.
A girl I graduated with. There was only so many people that got jobs out of college. That was her first market as a weather girl. Another girl went to Lubbock. But anyways, neither.
Wait, was it a positive Lubbock experience
for her? Yeah, for her it actually was because that was Michael Crabtree. Like she wasn't doing sports. It was just like a good time to be there. So I mean, like,
hey, what is Michael Crabtree? What's he known for?
Getting his shit tossed by Talik.
Richard
Broncos bitching his chain off.
That too. No, that was a keep to leave.
Yeah. But he did that.
He ripped up. Oh, I got you. Is anybody willing to give away? I know what. I don't think anybody's giving theirs away. James, you went away on what you're going in as for anybody.
I mean, mine's pretty much it's known, but just wait. Anticipation, suspense.
I need to
I
say
was going
this.
to go with George the Animal Steel.
Oh, with the green tongue
and
would
just
be
go
phenomenal.
topless. I wish I could. I mean, look. I mean, you can't really see the hair on my shoulders, but
No,
it gets worse
no.
as the shirt goes on. Picture of the guns for Brandy. Brandy, this one's for you, and this tattoo's for you. Yeah, I don't know if James can. He doesn't have any dead Hovies on his arm. That's for you, baby.
If you could get your wife to, I don't know where she's on her knitting or sewing, but like some sort of look-alike turnbuckle, be able to bite into it and have the peanuts come out, the green tongue, that'd be killer. That would be and El Karai is going as some version of the quintessential stuff.
Oh,
and
it's gonna be really good. Just
Joel Gertner from ECW. We can't wait for that. Excuse me, Frank. Yours is amazing.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how.
Brandy is going as Bull Nakano.
That'll be hot.
Now, if for those that don't know what we were talking about, it's one of the best things about ad-free shows. It is the single most anticipated thing I've been waiting for on ad-free shows. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's a couple of things. Well, it's top 3, top 5, as Bruce would say. We have Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal, Halloween Eve. Some quick birthday shout-outs. Adam O'Neill's birthday is tomorrow. He was on the show. I realized it was the 13th. I was going to wish him happy birthday tomorrow. And I realized, it's about to be the 14th there. So a happy birthday to Adam O'Neill.
Hey, Brandy, turn off your sound real quick. I'll give you about 5 seconds, and I'll tell you what I'm going to celebrate tomorrow. Turn it off, Brandy.
She's not on the feed.
I know, but I don't even want her to hear this. But tomorrow's my 20th wedding anniversary. But Brandy, I don't want you to hear that. But tomorrow, October 14th, is the 20th wedding anniversary. I can't believe it. Frank hooked this up last month. We celebrated last month on his recommendation at one of his restaurants, Strip Steak. We had an amazing meal. But yeah,
that's huge. Going around just so we've got it. James Elk on Twitter, Frank Bruno 80. Santos was on here. And Coach Rosie. I've got yours way up high because you were like the first person on. Oh, Joey Carr's chimed in. Don't forget to follow Joey Carr. Levitator. Don't forget to follow Henry. He's I know he's watching in. That's Henry WE3. And real Coach Rosie.
I gotta tell you, man. Joey yesterday was fantastic, and all the courage in the world for him to come out and share his story. So he is just. I mean, it really. I have no words. I reached out to him on Twitter. Just a great friggin' guy, and he's just. I don't know. I don't know how to. I can't put words into it right now, but just a great show, great time getting to know him, and I hope that I get to talk to him a little bit more.
That does mean a ton, and again, this is why, this platform can be fun, serious, whatever we want it to be. The most important thing is that it's connecting the AFL community. 21-10 now. You didn't even inform us about the. So the Titans not coming out cold whatsoever. So the touchdown, the last one was what? As a Ryan Tannehill scrumble?
Yep, it was a scrumble.
It was an old scrumble. Now, so, and I really appreciate all those kind words, Frank, sincerely. Now, on the private chat, we have James, or on the chat, I should just say. James saying, should I go as Ric Flair, Brian Pillman, Chris Farley as Matt Foley? I don't know, man. I don't know how you pull any of those off. You're not. Those are very tough ones. That's a very physical actor. I studied Farley when I met him.
I got somebody for him. I got somebody for James.
Jameson from like the Bushwhackers.
Yeah, James.
Oh my God.
James Morrison. I got one for him. You ready, James? The anonymous Raw general manager. Go as that.
That would be.
Just have a keyboard out in front with you talking to it. I just dropped it for you. Take it, pal.
Of voicing over like JP from Grandma's Boy. Be like, hello, I don't know. You're gonna have to like, but you gotta get my boy. You gotta get but you gotta get that the email click notification to flash up somehow. Ron Adams, general manager.
You don't have to worry about a costume either.
For all that need the info and want to become a top guy, you got to RSVP. I mean, this is like red carpet stuff. So again, AFS, spin the wheel. I'm going to put the banner up and remind you guys of it with this clip via the WWE Network to break things up a little bit. AFS, spin the wheel. And the guys, the day before is actually that day is the one and only Antonio Santos' birthday. Do you guys have any idea?
Come on. Sure.
Any idea of the format?
This is my son, Andrew. This is my son, Andrew.
What up, man? What up?
They're all saying what's up.
All right.
Yep. Thanks, buddy.
What he was not there for he didn't just like grow out his hair. That's the younger one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My middle boy. Jesus. He's dressing as Jesus for Christmas. He's even got one of those and it's a parody. It's not like he's going around prophesizing. He's got one of those hoverboard things and he put a cloud around it and he's got some long hair now and we made like a cloak for him and there's like lights on the cloud. So he's gonna just kind of float around the neighborhood looking like Jesus and freaking people out.
Well, awesome. I think that'd be a good one, especially if I was a actual homeowner, not a condo rental person, and I just came out, hey kids, what's going on? What do we got here? Ooh, Spider-Man, scary. What are you? I am the Savior and the Lamb of Sacrifice, the one who will be back for the rapture. Oh wow, that's pretty deep. What the hell? Why is my water now wine? Hey, what the hell is going on here? Dude. Hey, what's with all the locusts? Hey, I got a friend. Can you cure him of leprosy? So, guys, does anybody know who this is? Because I'm very flattered to have a female commenting in from Facebook. What's up, Emily Caroline?
Ooh, wow.
Emily, what's up, girl? I got no game in my voice. Sorry.
Yeah, we're walked into four awkward dudes that have been shocked that we have like somebody maybe we know, but because sometimes
I'm not.
Names show up.
I'm not shocked.
I'm gonna see if we're friends on Facebook, and I'm gonna see if I'm.
Coach, they came to see Coach.
I'm gonna look that up because I don't want to be embarrassed. But in the meantime,
good evening, everyone.
Halloween Eve. So that is Friday the 30th. AFS. Why I suggest you sign up to be a top guy or one of two top gals right now, that being Brandy and Lauren. AFS. I'm gonna make a little banner here. But
if you're a top gal, you can still be a bottom gal. We won't hold it against you.
Oh.
3 points, yeah, AFS.
I will say that night is going to be fun, and if they're having, I don't know how they're doing some mic time, but if I get on some mic time, I'm going to honor my costume, and that's all I'm going to say.
Dude, all you have to do, if you hit your promo, here's the only.
I got a good one. I got a good one. I'm brainstorming already.
Tony will get it. I don't know if Eric will because he was not a big ECW guy.
2 out of the 3 should explode.
Oh yeah. By the way, hey dumbass, master of ceremonies himself, the Podfather, the builder of the utopia of content that we all consume that connects us. Conrad Thompson also going to be there. What are they going to go as?
See, that's what I'm ready for.
Conrad's got to go as Akeem. And by the way, I suggested that his theme music be Jive So Bro. If he doesn't do, damn it. Sorry. If he doesn't do it, then that's crazy.
He hits the camera just.
Yeah. I also wanted to say, Coach, you were fantastic on Jay-Z Flair. You really were. I was cracking up on that. I did the watch along with the Sammy Guevara and Starks match. I'd never seen it. I didn't even know what that. What was the promotion called? I completely forgot already.
Well, James will probably know it. It's out of Austin, Texas. It's called Inspire Wrestling.
Oh, Inspire. Gotcha. Really, really, really good.
Lee was the champion there for like 2 years.
They've got, and if you missed Medusa on the feed, Grillin' JR Archives, the Curtain Call. I don't remember that show, but I'm going to give it a listen. And then the Spin the Wheel. We got the mailbag with Briscoe coming up. And
they've been, that's, I mean, right there is enough reason to be a free show member right there.
Right there. And then
I called that.
That
Medusa threw me off.
You had a good
Briscoe, Medusa. They're busting them out right now.
Putting up the banner. And why is Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal going to be so much fun? Oh, it just is, folks. Let's get it up there. And Emily, let's get to your comment after these messages. We'll be
right back.
Thank you for filling that in. There we go. See, now we're getting some rhythm and flow.
Hi, kids.
Wow, it's Tony Schiavone. Hey, shouldn't you be at the pay-per-view?
I have a helicopter waiting to pick me up in a few minutes.
What's that smell, Tony?
It's my wife. So, you kids want a little fright in your night, huh?
Gee, Mr. Schiavone, how did you get up there so fast?
Don't you kids know? All things are possible on All Hallows Eve. Frightening, chilling things like spin the wheel, make the deal. Just one haunting spin will lock Cactus Jack and Vader in combat. Okay. I've had it, all right? You guys want to be really scared?
Get a load of this.
I have some breaking news, Carl. I got breaking news.
News music.
Yeah, play it.
That just happened. We got breaking news coming in. Breaking news. That freaking happened, folks. And Frank Bruno is going to break it down. Break it down. And Bruno, you know how you're a big newsbreaker, so hit it.
So the New York Jets have officially released Le'Veon Bell.
Oh my God! Thank you. I'll be right back. This
Great
is
rapper.
Great. I Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon.
Ding, 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 ding.
What did? Wait a minute. Slow. I'll let you go, Carl.
Not here right now. Please leave a message and I'll call you back.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell doesn't have a team. Come to Green Bay, Le'Veon. It's my big brother in the fraternity, Mox. I've been telling him all year long, he's a cancer. Drop him. Get rid of him. Why does he have? He has no reason to come back and play. He got guaranteed money. He's not come back to play for Joe Flacco. And he's not coming back to play for Adam Gase if he's even. Is Gase even there? I assume he's fired already. So
I have a question. What are those
Unreal.
letters on your arm there, James? Is that Lambda Chi Alpha?
No,
it is.
Delta Chi.
Delta Chi? Oh, I thought it said Lambda Chi because I'm a Lambda Chi. So screw you. I don't care now.
Was not where. Emily, hello.
Lambda Chi, baby. What? You,
I'm trying
Carl?
to find you. I was in Sigma Nu.
Oh, okay.
Hey, did you skip some?
Which boy?
Excuse me? I went to go see if Emily, Caroline, and I are friends on Facebook or not. So maybe she's friends with one of you guys.
She's a friend of mine. She's a friend of mine. I don't like to talk about my business online, brother. I didn't want Brandy.
There was a nice
again.
Let me just work some game, Joe. Emily,
Again,
sorry about that.
Again, I'm going to keep pushing for this, guys. Lunch with Lois. If you haven't seen it, get with it because it needs to be a thing. Bruno, score update while I pull this up.
Still 21-10. Buffalo has the ball. Started on like the 2, and they're up to like the 30 right now. So get a little concerned about Tennessee's defense here.
Well, there's going to be no defense, no offense, but a lot of peach bourbon consumed between Lauren and Lois at lunch.
It was me the whole time, in case you didn't know.
Oh, I thought it was Ball and Sesto.
Carl, did you?
It's time to rock and roll. This time I'm in control. Right now I own the streets. I got the keys to the city. That's 'cause I get down. Time to rock and roll. This time I'm in control. Right now
Frank, your comment? I'm sorry about that.
Hold on, sorry. There was a very flattering comment about me in the chat and the thing that you think you skipped over.
I might have. Please.
From Brandy.
Joey, kind words, man. Dude, we got more than kind words. Support everything. Oh.
Not me. Joey Carter's a ham and egger,
now,
and he'll always be a ham and egger.
Now, more breaking news. This is not Frank Sinatra. This is not, Frankie, I don't know, whoever. I got to break some hearts.
There it is.
El Karai, you got to get up on your text game there.
Hey, this is temporary.
I'll slide in your DMs, Brandy. That's the way I operate. You dig?
You dig?
And you guys do agree with the Alexander York for Lauren?
What do you mean?
Alexander York, Terry Reynolds' first ever gimmick. She was with Red Rooster and
that was
one of those old like the calculator things with the rolling paper.
That's what Dana Brooke did. It was this. Joey, I did not. Wait, Joey. All right, Joey. I did not see your comment. I'm looking at all the different. I'm looking at all the different ones. Did I miss? Can you guys see the comments too? Yeah, you guys can. Did I miss one? If I did, there was. Okay, I see Ryan Taylor. Oh wait, there's Mike Cobb. Okay, so Mike Cobb going down. I just want to.
What's he
Joey,
going
I
down
got.
on?
No. I'm trying to find Joey's. Thank you for the kind words. Is what I got from you, Joey. Jared. I didn't. Joey, what are you going as for Halloween? I did not see your comment. I'm sorry.
I don't see it either.
Oh, LOL. What are you? I think you did tell me. I don't know what you're going as. I can't. Oh, we gotta. Now I said this as the first time I read this as Tacoma. Then it's Taco Maniac 444. Hi. Looks like a burner account from Kevin Durant, and I have a question for Coach.
Go for it.
Go ahead, Taco.
And that is the best answer
yeah.
for a cheap pop. Is this Rocco?
I have an answer for you, Taco. We're going with the green taco. I prefer the pink ones, but whatever kind of question you want, I'll answer it.
So, a couple of birthday that we were bringing up here. We were bringing up the fact that if you have a birthday, please let us know if it's in October or soon. So, Adam O'Neill tomorrow, spin the wheel, make the deal on the 30th. We got Santos, but it's a great, and I would say a resilient, a courage-filled 1 year. Happy birthday this month last year. I can't believe I'm saying this. And when Conrad says that, and he says, well, it was 15 years ago. I'm like, yeah, that feels like 15 years ago. This does not feel like 15 years ago as this made its debut and changed the wrestling landscape as we know it going forward.
Do you really want to change the world?
All eyes are on me, that's fine.
It's a drive, it's a hunger, it's a want.
Saw what wrestling was and realized what it could be.
All Elite Wrestling, a new league rises October 2nd on TNT.
All righty. What are your guys' thoughts on when you go to thinking back about the hype that was built? Let's even go to All In, at the Sears Center when they really didn't know if they had a TV deal, but there was that rumblings. Yes! Let's go to it. Let's go to it. What just happened here?
Malcolm Butler interception he's returning it right now. He's still going, baby. He's still going.
We need
That's a 10. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Is that a better interception than the Super Bowl one?
Oh, God, no.
Was it a pick six?
Almost. No. Second turnover.
All right, I'll call this. Who made the pick?
Malcolm Butler.
Malcolm Butler with the interception. He's do-si-doing around going to the 40. Past midfield. He's got some blocking. 30, 25, 20. Oh, how does he not get in? Josh Allen tripping him up, an absolute thing, a mass carnage. This is how it goes south. Malcolm Butler is playing some great secondary work tonight, and he's hurt or not getting up immediately. So what do you guys think? Hey, look, no, you're good. Hey, it's part of the it's why we're here. We're doing
it's organic
playing with our PP. Pandemic pigskin as we watch the Tuesday night. Whoever thought, when I think Tuesday night, I think some good old fashioned Maction. Ball State, Bowling Green, Toledo and Kent State, Northern Illinois and Miami of Ohio. Some Maction, baby. As Gordon Solie would say. No. We're getting Oh,
Good
happy
point.
Oh
second
wow,
anniversary.
that's right.
That's true.
Like
They're
it, like
wrapping
it,
it
like
up
it,
on
Jerry Rice. And as we go down here, time code it, track it. Right now it's 21:10:305. The hike, the snap.
You're
I
a
should
little
say.
you're a little behind me now.
Of course I am.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm gonna start with Al Karai. AEW, that debut, the build up. What is it? What was that build? Let's just start with this. What was the build up like for you? What can you say to them so far?
Well, you got the SmackDown build up too going along with it, so it was like the double hype. You know, which one was going to be better? So
Or
I was ready for that.
NXT,
SmackDown on Fox.
but that was on Fridays, wasn't it?
Well, I'm just saying, like they were hyping both
Oh,
shows.
right. They were right.
So then, I wanted to see the first episodes, and then of course, I thought they were doing pretty good. It was a very good alternative for sure. And then, I like the crowds. The crowds seemed like more legit, I guess, a little more genuine, not just like I'm here and I'm just gonna like chill. It seemed like it was a better atmosphere for a show. And then, Cody doing the flip off the cage or whatever, that was incredible. That was a good way. We were in Atlanta.
Huge. And I do want to point out something. Sleeper episodes are sometimes the best. 83 weeks, debut of SmackDown on Fox, phenomenal episode. Absolutely just a phenomenal all-around episode. I can't wait to listen to the Grilling JR archives, going back to the curtain call. But yes, October 2nd, 2019, Dynamite debuted, 1.4 million viewers. And Eric said something on 83 weeks. He said, I would be obsessive. Where did those fans go? How do we get them back? Why was it just that first initial week? Got me on that one.
Well, because they had The Rock on that episode.
No. AEW.
And Jericho, you can't ignore Jericho this year,
Absolutely. No, I was leaning. Okay, and so we got you might be ahead of me. Yeah, you are ahead of me. Okay, hold on. Let me see which one's faster. Yahoo, or I think Yahoo might be faster. Yep.
Can't you watch it on NFL.com?
I can, but I'm trying to look at the damn comments. Nobody else can do the comments.
Oh, I see. I got you.
Who caught that?
John who?
Of course he did. Of course he effing did. That doesn't matter. I won both my weeks.
If you listen to this week's Jay-Z Flair show, you'll hear the story of my night at Double or Nothing with Ron Funches.
That was a really awesome story too, Coach. I didn't know that. That was
yeah. So that's how I got started with AEW.
Gotcha. Frank, what was your with being such a loyal WWE
Mark?
Yeah, what
I was super excited for AEW. I had felt that WWE had been flat for a little bit. I was really hyped for WrestleMania, right? So I'm trying to think. They debuted after WrestleMania, right? Yeah, after WrestleMania 35. I thought WrestleMania 35 was a great show, but I felt they just fell flat the entire year.
And
then over the summer, right? They had some AEW events. They had All Out over the summer. Then they did wasn't it Fight for the Fallen? There was a couple of like random shows they had out on Bleacher Report.
Correct.
And I really, really, really enjoyed the product, and I was excited. So I was really excited, and I watched it live, and was really excited for it. And
it really was something, and we've seen some things that on there that really have reinvented. I think let me put it this way: what Lucha Underground was doing, AEW certainly has brought to the forefront of doing things that we just never thought we would ever see, ever on network television. I mean, yeah, it was buried on El Rey. And it's really been refreshing to have it. A couple things to add into that. Cody, on tension between AEW NXT fans, changes he's planning to make. This coming from app.com. So coming up tomorrow, we've got these comments made just before Dynamite is back on, and like it is each and every Wednesday night. During the discussions, reigning TNT champion, All Elite Wrestling executive EVP, executive vice president, he said on how AEW's product continues to evolve. I want to pound the pavement. I love it. That is my favorite thing. Anybody that's out there pounding the pavement, putting the grind, and I love him, hate him. You know, I didn't realize it was so divided. Like I've gotten into some of these WHW Zooms, and man, there's some people that don't like Cody, and that's great. I love when people have different viewpoints. But I do see him as somebody as a real pioneer. Now, I get that the one probably overwhelming knock is we're not going to acknowledge WWE, but then he comes out with the sledgehammer at the first real pay-per-view and he bashes in the throne. Hunter, Paul. It talks about COVID and how they got through that. It's a really good article. Go and check it out. He's really excited about Mr. Brody Lee, obviously. And this is the part. I'm working with other promotions. I think you'll never see a full-scale like joint promoted show between AEW and another promotion. We have too much pride in our individual brand, but in terms of the relationships, we're never going to close doors. The NWA owner Billy and Tony Khan are in contact. Thunder Rosa is the prime example of that. So anybody thinks that they aren't, there you go. Bunch of doofuses, not you guys. So as we keep on going here, we got a pretty well handled game right here, Frank. Are you more nervous or are you more, where's your mind at?
Nervous.
Really?
I do not. I'm never in the clear, especially, them playing the way they played Jacksonville, the way they played Minnesota. I am not, until it's fourth quarter triple zeros, I don't look at it as a win. They could be 42-10 right now, and I don't look at it that way. I mean, remember what happened in '93 with the Bills and the Oilers?
Oh yeah,
it's never over.
It's never over until we say it's over. Oops, that's the wrong color. I'm going on Box of Gimmicks actually right now, just to add to the old stockpile.
Do both of y'all play fantasy?
Hit me with that, James, again.
Do both of y'all play fantasy? Because I was wondering about what's Cole Beasley looking like this season.
So here's the deal. I just picked him up. I just picked him up because somebody dropped him in our league, and with CD not being what I think he's going to be the rest of the way, and not that guaranteed 15 to 25 points consistently every week, I went and I picked him up. Now I have T. Higgins on the bench. I didn't know if it was going to be Curtis Samuel or Robbie Anderson. I went with Curtis Samuel. Ian Thomas, I can't figure out in Carolina because I thought he'd be good. But I have Jonnu on the bench. Glad he'll be back. But in one league, I'm 3-2, and I've got here's this lineup, and I barely got by this guy. And it's fantasy, folks, is very deceiving this year because it's so fluid. Nobody has an F what's going. We don't know what's happening. So here's the team. I beat this guy by a total of 18 points. Lamar Jackson, Calvin Ridley, DK Metcalf, Josh Jacobs, Kareem Hunt, Hayden Hurst, by Robbie Anderson. Is it Jake Sly? What is it? Joey Sly. And Pittsburgh defense. I had Jonnu on the bench because I didn't know if they were going to play. Jonathan Taylor on the bench. Myles Gaskin on the bench. And every time I hear Myles Gaskin's name, every single time I hear Myles Gaskin's name, I hear this.
Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. Fed them to tigers, they snacking. What's happening? Carol Baskin.
That's all I hear. Miles Gaskin. So the oh, and I got Robert Tanyan of the and DJ Moore. But yeah, anyways, that league won again. But it how about you? How are you looking there, El Karai?
Oh, I don't play fantasy. I was just wondering the impact of him because I've seen a lot of highlights of him, and I was wondering, is he actually like a real player in the fantasy world, or are these just, he had a good game?
He's got 4 points
Hey,
right now.
can somebody check if Joey Sly was in ECW?
Oh my!
That sounds like an old character, Joey Sly.
Does it?
Yeah, I think it's a rib on the actual football player.
Yep.
Whatever happened to Taco Mania? They said they had a question.
Yeah, what happened to Taco Mania?
Excited. Maybe it was the pink taco.
Tacoma Nyack, I've been saying Taco Maniac the whole time.
Oh, you just need 7 points. Are you in a PPR, half PPR? What are you in, Jared? Because he's got 4 targets for 29 receptions. They've got the ball right now. I'd like to know where you're at on that.
I wonder how many of these fantasy leagues took a major hit, no pun intended, I guess. So, I mean, I know, that's why I don't play fantasy because I'm a homer big time, but I wonder because he was
right there.
And
Dude, that's why I did my fantasy show. I kept so I did it last week and I taped it and I got a lot wrong because it was like, okay, I don't know. Wait, are they moving Chiefs Pats to this night? Okay, are they playing? What's going on? Okay, no Tennessee game. So I did it, and I was just like, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm like, I'll just do it live. And it helped me pick a lot better because I picked better because of it, just because it was like, all right, we're getting okay, Patriots is pushed off. And now it's a mess. Getting back to one of our other topics, just throwing it out there. As far as Erin Andrews really has gone on to be an example, and JR was talking about her looking over a script and just knocking it out of the park. Which episode was that on? That was like a Raw. I can't remember what it was, but looked at it. Hell of a talent. I'm trying to be patient. My COO was originally my assistant, and then she got upgraded to this role because I couldn't do it without her. I'm very fortunate, blah, blah, blah. But, when it comes down to, because she has her working on some of her own content, but it's just like, I don't panic. I just stay patient. So some good advice there from one of the best reporters on our account that exists to this very day.
how long has she's been in the upper there for quite a while now?
Which is odd because, well, it's not odd. She is extremely talented, and she also got some sweet people money.
Oh shit! Yeah. So just so you know, Brandy texted me. She just got home. She might pop in just in case you see her car.
That is what I am.
Holy smokes! I better put on some cologne.
You better get ready.
You better change your shirt, James.
Hey, I'm me, baby, and I'm me 100%.
I like that.
I bet you are.
I'm just trying to get down and get promoted and I'm probably going to be relocated if that happens. So, it's all about that grind, baby.
As long as you got your button on your fur coat all set and sewn together, you'll be all set.
That's factual. That is factual. I like that a lot. Let's see here. Okay, then I got that one.
What happens when you have a nugget on a bald mountain?
Oh, what on a bald mountain?
A nugget on a bald mountain.
When did that become a thing?
I made it up.
Oh man, and
it goes back to the conversation. It goes back to the conversation. This will just have to make you watch Top Guy Theater.
that'll be Saturday, and I am about to tweet about that.
I think I may watch the new one tomorrow, or the one that just posted. I think that's on my tomorrow agenda.
So there you go. That is when it's.
James,
who is
have you joined us yet?
Huh?
Did I'm drawing a blank. Were you on there yet?
Oh yeah, War Games '95, where I believe we talked about the Master Blaster tassels.
Oh my god, yes, right.
Sports, and then I think we talked about the final match.
Oh, I just totally drew a blank. I don't even know why.
Yeah, TJ messaged me and you ready? And I was.
That's right. I remember that now. Yeah, I remember that now.
It's like a rain, Saturday.
Oh, Beasley got hurt.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they were. Weren't they stretching them out, Coach?
It looked like.
Yeah, I think they were giving him something very similar to that Michigan State stretch that their physical therapists used to do.
Oh my God! Don't mention.
I don't get that. Oh, I get it now.
Oh my God!
I get it.
Did you see that? Did you see that documentary about the U.S. Olympic team gymnastics team?
I did not. And you know what I watched last night, because I am may or may not be trying to get somebody connected with this. I'm not going to say in what variation. Watched the U 30 for 30 last night.
I got it.
Which one? Part 1 or part 2?
I gotta get it.
Part 1. I'm gonna watch part 2 tomorrow night.
I don't have ESPN Plus. I need to get on that.
I will get you my login ASAP. If anybody needs it.
Yeah, that's good stuff. If you ever watched that whole series, The Story of Basketball,
I didn't get into
20-minute little short, maybe 100 episodes, and it's all about.
Really good.
I watched all.
Yeah. Those are.
I believe I skipped the LeBron one, but I'll watch pretty much every one of them after that.
LeBron James now a what time?
I'm a
four-time
bronze
NBA?
so I'm good.
Is he a 4-time or 5-time?
Four-time. 4-time
Two
champ, 4-time MVP.
I keep thinking he won 3 with Cleveland or with Miami.
No.
He should have only won 1.
They should have only won 1. Is that what you said?
He should have only won 1. I'm a Spurs fan, and that Ray Allen shit haunts me to this day. To this day.
Well, step out and play defense. Step out and play defense. Greatest three-point shooter of all time. You never come off the.
He took Duncan out and fuck bleeping Tiago Splitter. Yeah. So that one haunts me. That one's a rough one. But I mean, we beat the GOAT twice in the finals, so there you go. I'll take that as a Spurs fan.
That is fact.
You never played Michael Jordan. You never played the Bulls.
I'm just saying, I love Michael Jordan. I'm a Michael Jordan dude. I just hear Braun is the GOAT now because he won in LA. Whatever. So
what GOAT are you talking about?
I'm talking about this GOAT. The top GOAT gal. Wow. Now we have top gals. All the way from Kodiak, Alaska. It's out. It's very remote. And guess what? She's got her own intro music.
Oh, that's amazing.
Hell yeah.
Her initials are BMW.
Let me straighten up.
So it means Brandy equals.
Feel so alone, can't help myself, and no one knows if this is worthless. Tell me.
Brandy, you know what I was doing today?
Hey, what were you doing?
I was outside of my ex's window with my radio. So when people say, "Why are you so busy?" Do you actually sleep and do any of that? No, I just go through all the
No.
emo phases
He doesn't. No.
of listening to Hawthorne Heights and different things like that. Welcome to my life. All right, now I'm honestly pulling up the game, even though I'm going to be behind on you guys as I shot my box of gimmicks.
Hey, I don't want you behind me when you're shooting your box of gimmicks. I don't want to be behind you if you're going to shoot your box of gimmicks.
I promise I don't. The NFL.
If it was somebody else, maybe, but not you.
Brandy, how was your day?
It was busy. We had a last minute rush of payments and people today, so I was entering payments right up until 5 o'clock.
And now that's 4 o'clock my time. That is 8 o'clock Eastern. Just so we're.
Yep, like I just got home from work like maybe 10 minutes ago.
And that's just absolutely rad that you're able to hop on here, talk a little wrestling, and thank you for clearing up our whole Sam Houston, Dead Not Dead, Rock and Robin. Which out of those three, Collision in Korea, the absolute very torrid, very convoluted, and there's some sick, we'll call them allegations from Jake the Snake Roberts' father, that being Grizzly Smith. Your thoughts, and then that one, and then Brian Pillman, those three on Dark Side of the Ring. It's something that we bonded over, some of the not glorifying, but getting to know some of these stories. Which three out of those for season 3 that have been announced so far struck you?
Well, Collision in Korea is going to be a big one. A lot of us haven't seen that. It's very much not talked about, and it should be because it was awesome. Brian Pillman's going to be a good one. I'll have to dig up an old piece that I wrote ages ago to send you that I wrote about Brian Pillman, and actually the late Road Warrior Animal had commented on it on Facebook and said that it was very good. Jake's is going to be for this past season, the Owen Hart episode was probably the most emotional one. This one is going to be the most emotional one just because it's really dark. If you've seen Jake's WWE documentary, he does discuss that a bit, and it's very sad.
I was to say Beyond the Mat.
Yeah, Beyond the Mat, he talked about that as well. But even more so than in Beyond the Mat, he spoke at length about his father, how he came to exist, his sister that was murdered, or they think was murdered, and then, of course, Sam and Rock and Robin. It's sad. It really is sad.
Beyond the Mat is very uncomfortable at the beginning where they're chopping wood. I realized I was not going to get Barry Blaustein, so I did try to get for you guys, and this one's in the works. Maybe somebody that might have something to do with, and this is not our guest on Friday, FYI. This guest is going to shred. But anyways, somebody that may or may not have to do with the documentary called Messling Miss Maddows. I can't do like Wrestling with Shadows.
That one.
Which I would think would be a very interesting get to, just because I kind of looked it up and I'm like, oh, these guys aren't super famous, like super famous anymore. We might be able to get them on and talk about this. So
yeah, that's also a really good one. If you haven't seen it yet, you should. I am a Sean fan. Like, Sean won my heart first, but I also really do love Bret Hart. So
you can never go wrong with Bret, and I like Bret towards the end. Can't go wrong there. But no, that's awesome. Oh, we gotta know. Oh, there, pop in.
Joey.
Coming to us from Lebanon, Ohio. I don't know if I had. Oh, you know what? I had. Well, I used Ride or Die already. I don't think I got a good Key and Peele clip. But you know what? I'm just glad he's doing it because it is always perfect.
You win. Perfect.
And joining us now from Lebanon, Ohio, Joey Carr. What up, my man?
Hey, Joey.
What up? Hey.
What is up? What is up, my man? How's everything going? Bengals, unfortunately, they took a tough one. We're watching a little football right now. Do you got that on, or do you got other just chilling with us type of thing?
I've been chilling with you. I've been chilling with you guys tonight, so
I'm talking about
trying to anyway. I'm having some internet connection problems, so
hey, you got it all. You got it worked out, and that is all that matters. And we are so happy. 3 shows in a row. That's what I'm talking about. That is awesome.
Hat trick.
Yeah, I would say I don't think anybody's had a hat trick. 3 days in a row. No, I know for a fact nobody has. So that's badass. As I said, open invitation any single time. And let's see.
Tennessee's trying to jerk off this game.
Yeah, this could be dangerous. Joey, those Dark Side of the Rings. Have you watched any? Did we get it touched on those?
no, I plan on it. I really want to see them.
They're really good. They're all really well done.
So
Yeah, we won't spoil anything. I like the Bruiser Brody one though. Pretty good.
They're all very well done.
Yeah.
And for the second season, Conrad did companion podcasts that are on the ad-free show feed that are also very good.
Yeah, those are really good.
Those will tell you about. Those will give you like real context. Brandy, I can't thank you enough for bringing that point up. I'm sorry. Was it James?
Context is king.
It is.
Absolutely.
Oh, dropping knowledge. Joey Carr.
Love it.
What's 2.5 83 weeks get that? He only said it every episode.
Yes.
Hey, Joey, did you download my Jay-Z Flair episode?
I downloaded it, haven't listened to it yet.
We'll get to that, pal. Shit.
Be ready to laugh your ass off.
It was funny. Can I ask a technical question? Carl, you might know the answer.
Yeah.
I don't technically download them. I listen to them. Does that mean does that count as download?
Yeah, it counts as a download. Apple Podcasts will automatically download your subscriptions.
Oh, okay. Then I've been all right, and we're good then.
You've been getting them.
Because I'm like, I want to make sure I count in the numbers, but I don't.
Yes.
Everyone says download.
Oh,
I
yeah.
get it down.
We're counting them.
Yes, it counts because
We
Apple does it
We
automatically.
hit. Let me hit Carl with this number. We've done over 5,000. Is that a lot?
That's pretty good.
You got 5,000 downloads.
5,000 downloads.
and I think that is awesome. It's two different things. We're talking about apples and pomegranates. I'm lives over eyes. I'm
no, I'm just asking you. It's 5,000 good. It's 5,000.
I don't know because I don't know who that is. Nor do I care to have him stroked off on this platform, which he's never been on. So if it gets brought up again, I'm not gonna allow it. I don't fucking care. I really don't. Sorry. I'm glad they're doing great, but like it honestly, this isn't their time. And how long is that show going on for? How many more episodes are left?
For what?
Jay-Z Flair. They're just they've been doing it for how long? How many keep going?
I don't know. It's maybe episode 40, 41.
Okay, and they've got how many left?
I think it's a weekly show.
Okay, good to know. You guys can find that anywhere.
Carl's like, I'm done.
I know. It's like. Could we just? I will give a 30-second plug to anybody that wants it. A minute. Okay, 4 minutes. We're taken away from the content. That's just what it is, and it's the content that makes us and the people that make it, not Lazy Flair or whatever his name is. I don't know. Anyways, so what do we got here? Titans doing what now, Frank?
We got 28-12. Tannehill just booked it. I'm thinking they're in field goal range right now. So, I'm sorry, 28-16. They missed an extra point. The Bills did.
Okay, who scored that?
Oh God, I think it was Beasley.
And who's their kicker?
Wait, is Cole Beasley in there?
Cole Beasley's a Bill. He's a Buffalo Bill.
Wait, he missed the
Well,
extra
they
point.
were giving the that deep stretch, the old deep six over there on the sideline.
Yeah, who missed that kick? Because that's
I'm not sure who their kicker is. Who's their kicker?
Oh, I thought
that's what I'm asking you.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
Who missed the kick?
Who came out of the box? Yeah.
Pete Yeldon. Unless who got the touchdown.
Now we've got not only that. Are you joining on Friday, Brandy, for Open Mic Live Mandic?
Of course. It's the centerpiece of my Friday night.
Did you guess who the special guest was? It's Shot in the Dark.
Shot in the dark?
Shot in the dark. If you were to guess.
I don't know.
It's a tough one. Yeah, it's not easy. It is. I got hit with it today via Mike Kolb. Go find him at Kolbalicious, and he filled me in. But he is one dad you don't want to miss. He's one papa. That's the only hint I'll give. So what do we got? What do we got going on the rest of the week for you, Brandy?
Well, it's hell week at my work because tax deadline is the 15th, so I'll be busy at work. Other than that, my top gal or my top guy shirt should be here soon. I'm gonna put I'm gonna bling it out. So I need to work on that for a certain special project.
Digging it. Now, did you find
I
was gonna say, did you find a Bull Nakano shirt? You said.
I have a Bull Nakano shirt. Yeah.
You already had one. Okay.
I have one. It's from Pro Wrestling Tees, which I also love. I have all the Owen Hart merchandise. I have the T-shirt. I have the tank top. I have the hoodie.
Love it.
All the Owen Hart merchandise.
Love it so much. And all right, I'm actually going to pull this game up here. Jared Wise coming in from wait, I know who you're talking about. Steven Hauschka, maybe is their kicker.
Oh, you might be right.
Hanushka. I believe that's a Street Fighter. Rainmaker. What do you might be going for? Oh, I got to see if. So it's 28-16 Titans driving. Gotcha. So now, and to show my love for good old fashioned TJ over at Top Guy Theater on Saturday.
Yes, because we did
get an update on what is winning, and my vote just went in, and now I think it just put it ahead, not maybe for the good, but it could have just given it just a nice little padding to help it out, because we got some real feats of strength is all I'm going to say as I tweet this out, and I am looking forward to this very, very, very much. This is the DDP, guys? Is this the DDP? It goes off air.
You're talking about Havoc 98, right?
Yeah.
So everyone's like all bummed they don't want to watch it, but honestly, it wasn't that bad of a show. It just had a snap.
What? Are you drunk?
Garbage fest.
Wait, stop. Wait, is it the DDP one?
Yeah, the DDP match was great, and if we're gonna rewatch it on the
Dean Goldberg match was great. That's about it.
That's you think the only thing that was great?
75 hours before you get there. That's awful.
Yes.
See if they have a Halloween.
That may be the episode I may not listen to after y'all are done, because that one's going to be like 3.5 months, and I don't think I have the time. It'll be spring break by the time the episode's over.
Okay, I asked Siri because Jared Wise was half correct. Stephen Hauschka was the Buffalo Bills kicker, but they canned his ass. And now he works for the Jacksonville Jaguars. The man who missed that kick would be Tyler Bass. Tyler Bass, I would rather stick red hot pokers in my eyes than have you as my kicker. Put your motherfucking head back down, you goddamn bum.
Here's the thing with him. His name, I know it was Sebastian Janikowski that got this nickname, but Seabass said that. Go look up Dumb and Dumber. Seabass and the guy said that.
And that's a shout out to my favorite YouTube show, Chiseled Adonis, because.
And that is on what? Tell us a little bit about Chiseled Adonis.
Chiseled Adonis is on YouTube and also on Patreon. He does highlight commentary for NFL, NBA, wrestling. He puts in funny GIFs and gives everybody nicknames, and I just think it's hilarious.
See, that's creative. That's creative. I like that just right there. You didn't have to sell it to me. I love stuff like that. So, okay, I'm going with. Okay, I voted. Can you vote more than once?
No, you can't vote. No. Well, if you have more than one Twitter account, you can.
Oh, should I really? I couldn't I?
I'm like, I could go on to the last word on pro wrestling Twitter and vote on something else just to get it not be Halloween Havoc 98.
You know what? I feel like that's skewing it.
King of the Ring.
You can do a KD and get all your partner accounts to vote for everything.
I meant to quote tweet it. Sorry, TJ. I meant to quote tweet it, and let's see here. We're going with. This was not from guys. I mean, what do you think I picked? And now
you probably picked Halloween Havoc 98.
And now, Joey, you wanted me to pick what?
King of the Ring.
King of the Ring, what year?
98.
98. The whole poll is 98.
Okay, whole poll is 98. Bruno, do people want to go around and say what they did pick?
I picked Slamboree 98.
Okay. Okay. Joey, you picked King of the Ring. Brandy, you picked.
I picked Slamboree 98, I believe.
I initially picked that last week. Rosie, what did you have?
Coach, what'd you vote for in the Top Guy Theater poll?
Can you hear us?
He might not.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so what'd you vote for in the Top Guy Theater poll?
I'm moving closer to the Wi-Fi thing.
Mm-hmm.
What was your pick?
What did I pick? I think I picked another 97 one. Was it Slamboree or whatever the first choice was?
The Slamboree 98.
Because I thought you guys were all. I thought you guys were getting us to try to pick Halloween Havoc 97 by talking shit about it. So I voted for another one.
El Corai.
Whatever the ECW one was, I don't remember.
Living Dangerously.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
We wanted that for the Taz and Bam Bam match. Wow.
Yeah, Taz and Bam Bam match because that was an awesome suplex.
Oh, is that the one that goes through the ring? Or
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You guys really
all right, I'm going to tweet it out. Here it is. I'll tell you, my answer will now come on Twitter. And here it is. Coach is back. We'll bring him back in so we can get a more even layout. There we go. See, there you go, Jared Wise.
Oh!
really do too.
So the tagline for this is for the show is the nights when good battles Eve. And I'm just gonna cut it off. ... An ending you never saw coming or ever. You never saw coming, yeah.
Get out. Get out.
Let me know when Rosie's back.
I haven't seen anything yet.
Done.
No, nothing yet.
All
Frank
right.
just held off a home intruder.
Yeah, the night. The night when good battles eat.
Oh wow, the Titans just picked it up on a fumble.
Nice.
They score now. I think I would concede that they've won.
I don't know how much time's left.
3 minutes 49 seconds. Titans up by 19.
In the fourth quarter?
Yeah, but I told you I don't say it's a win until it hits triple zeros in the fourth.
Right?
For real.
But Josh Allen is there.
And he ain't doing so hot.
I don't see him. I don't see him down on the thing.
I said Josh Allen, not.
Oh, Josh. Oh, okay.
That was good. I don't see him down there. Where is he?
Yeah, let him in.
Josh Allen's a little busy.
Joey, I'm looking at the card for this show, and I am actually going to take back what I said. I'm sorry. This 98 card is a shit show. Holy crap!
Have you not done the 2 watch-alongs?
I remember the Bret Hart and Sting match. That was the whole bat thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Flash paper?
No, that was Warrior Hogan. I remember that was a train
right.
wreck.
That was Warrior Hogan.
And that was a 48-minute train wreck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen to this. Lodi versus Saturn on a what the hell is that? Raft versus Ming? Chris Jericho versus Raven. Maybe that was okay.
Do you need to log into one of my Twitter accounts and go and vote for that a couple more times? Because Los Barricuas and DOA, this is right up your alley, Frank. This is your...
King of the Ring 98 has the only match where I've ever thought a wrestler died in the middle of pay-per-view, so...
Wait, say that again?
I thought Mick Foley died at first.
Oh yeah! Oh wow! That is
we
my
all
favorite.
thought he died.
Yeah, that was my favorite call. Like, my God, I think he might be dead.
I looked at my mom and said, "Did they just kill him? Did Undertaker just kill him?"
Yeah, like I couldn't believe I remember watching that show live. I just sat there like I couldn't. So,
I'm going to say this. I'm going to go with my hashtags are the following: self-high. We're out of time.
Didn't they have like a music video or a concert or something that was on there that didn't need to be?
That was not the.
Didn't they have like 3 interviews of the same person? Some type of what you were talking about, some type of song or something. They had like a good amount of time that they could have just truncated off.
Oh, dude, this game's over. It's 35-16.
Who did they talk to 3 times? Like 3 separate interviews. Somebody like a B player. I can't remember. Yeah, there was a lot of time they could have shaved off. It should have been short if they would have shaved all that other BS off of it.
It just goes to show you that they were so incredibly arrogant that they were like that they could just go over satellite time and no one would do anything about it. And look what happened.
All right, I always have a tough time with. I'm always tough with names that.
Leave it to Cleve.
Leave it to Cleve. I was looking at Leave Ito. Clevy.
Leave it okay.
Leave it.
Go
Oh God, kick him out. Go.
Leave it to Cleve. Hopefully.
Oh, he's a Browns fan. He's a
Yeah,
Browns
dude,
fan.
we don't. Well, as long as he's a Drew Carey fan, that's important. From OHIO.
That's the only good thing about Cleveland. I said it. And Jim Brown.
M-Dog is from, wait,
Jim
where's
Brown.
M-Dog from? He's from Ohio, but where the hell is he from?
Not Baker, not LeBron.
Oh, wait, who's from who? Go Browns, love Drew. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I saw. I used to go to. This is like the one thing I have in common with Henry.
Oh, wow. Jonnu again with a touchdown catch.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything about it. He was gonna.
Oh, coach is not coming back. He said, "Have fun, bye."
Cribs was the only good thing to come out of the Browns. I like Cribs.
Cribs?
Josh Cribs?
Oh, yeah, show Cribs.
I know I am a crib in Cleveland on that show. Ain't nobody with money want to go to Cleveland. I said it. Hot take James.
I love Hot Take James.
I've been to I've been to Cleveland and I had a great time. Other than the Titans getting beat.
Now a Cleveland when I went through. Now, Joe, you're closer to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Salt in the comments. There's a little salt in the comments.
Yeah, I'm not going into that one. You're more of a.
How's Dak doing? That's a
Not-
good question, James.
Wow.
We got 6 to 8 months.
I don't know.
And if he ever plays
How
again,
is Dak
if he's paid, who knows? There's a lot of ifs.
It's like asking how's Sid doing in 1999. How's he doing?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Still playing
2001.
2001. Still playing softball. Damn, this thing hurts.
After what happened to Alex Smith, I really do wish Dak a speedy recovery because, quite frankly, the game is better having him in it. So I really, really hope that there's no infection, none of that stuff. I just hope he's okay.
that's what got really scary for Alex Smith, and it's amazing to see him on the field again. I mean, granted, he plays for a team I hate, but like that dude, shouldn't be here. And he
I
is.
happen to have been. I was whipping. The Titans didn't play, so I usually will watch other games. And I happened to just go on that game when Allen is that what I can't remember who it was. His last name is Allen, I think. That was starting that game, and he had gotten hurt. And I watched the whole sequence of Smith coming in. Even I was like scared to see him get hit.
He got lit up.
He got lit up.
PTSD going through his head when he got that sack. Like, oh, here we go again. Ugh, that'd be terrifying. But hey, he got back out there. That's what champions do.
Mm-hmm. Damn it! I'm starting to pick up an accent already. It's been like half an hour.
So we pretty much wrapped this one up. In what time did Santos say he was going to be done with work? It was like
an hour.
10:40.
I don't know if you're going to be able to pull another hour.
There's no way. I don't think after you heard my voice last night, Frank.
Yeah.
It was brutal. It was tough, but Joey and I had such a good conversation, hanging out, kicking it, talking whatever. Kevin Smith, wrestling, meeting Hulk Hogan again. Some of those fun stories. What was the other one that really got? What do you now? Have you live show wise? What's got the better place to go to, Cleveland or Cincinnati? Have you been to ones in either?
I've been to a convention in Cleveland. I've never been to a live show in Cleveland.
Okay.
I've been to Indianapolis and Louisville and Cincinnati and Dayton, but I've never been to Cleveland.
They very rarely run Louisville because of state laws. Conseco Fieldhouse.
Well, it wasn't a wrestling in Louisville.
Oh, what
It
was
was
that?
a Kevin Smith show.
Gotcha. I was hoping you got to go to Cornette's house and hang out. That would have been awesome. 'Cause I want to see his attic, real bad.
Yes, we want to see Castle Cornet. We want to see all his cool stuff.
Cornet, that's amazing.
Here's how much fucking remember, really?
That's what it's called. It's Castle Cornet.
So I just want to say, Antonio, buddy, there's nothing for me to hear from you. We kicked your ass, and had it been the other way, I would have come right out and admitted it. But your boy threw a couple of picks. Your dude did a fumble. It happened, and you guys won the last 2 meetings between us. So payback's the pitch.
When's the last time they played?
Last year.
Look at his story now. Well, let's go take a look.
I'm trying to think if I do follow Pondwater Dave.
I didn't even know Pondwater Dave had an Instagram.
I wouldn't think with a name like Pondwater Dave you would have an Instagram.
So can I ask, what's the story behind his name? Because I don't know if I can go that far back and watch all of the Sad News Bears.
Here's the deal. All I know is I learned about Alex Smith re-entering the game on Sunday, which is unbelievable.
Audrey Hepburn as you've never seen her before, kicking over the traces and bringing to life Truman Capote's
What's going on here? By the way, I was kind of hoping that Cleve was Beaver Cleavage of WWE Attitude, but it's not. Here's my I didn't realize that Alex Smith almost died because of pond water, because when his leg broke 2 years ago. What is my password? I don't know my password. I don't know what my password is.
I'm not on Instagram, so I can't look at it.
Is he?
I watched it. It's funny. His Instagram is super_Dave_Miller.
Is he talking about the wrestling he's got on here?
Okay, hold on.
No, the story.
How do you look at that?
You have to click on his picture.
Oh.
You have to click on the picture up here.
Yeah,
and it's a video. It's one of those face swap videos. Like they did that with JR and Nicki Minaj from Wet Ass Pussy, and it's funny. You didn't know they did that?
Well, it's funny hearing you say Wet Ass Pussy. Oh my God, Clowny just almost picked it off.
I don't know. For this next guy, for our next friend of the chat pack, he is just needs some healing. So I don't know which one to play for you. To this gentleman, you can't follow him. It's Henry WE3. So I'm gonna go with something more sensitive on this one.
Johnny Cage wins.
Wrong clip. Sorry, guys.
That's supposed to be.
I will remember you. Will you remember me?
That was to Being Undefeated. And here he is now. Originally from Bath, New York.
Hey!
Henry, how you holding up, man?
I said in our Twitter group chat, and James, you were the one that responded to it. I said after Allen threw it away the first 90 seconds of the game, Buffalo was going to lose, and I was right. Not that I'm happy that I'm right, but I was right.
Hey, that's the spirit.
What group chat are you talking about? Are you talking about the Twitter one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I've got too much. And I'm not complaining. Believe me, I love the fact that we're all friends and we're talking all the time. We need to get Joey in our group chat.
Yes, we need to put Joey in the group chat.
Would that be okay with you, Joey?
Yeah.
We're on a Twitter group chat. It gets a little salty in there, just so you know. So make sure you get right back in there.
And I'm adding you right now because somehow I'm the admin. But
exactly.
Here's the odd thing. I'm the admin, but people can just walk right in whenever. They just go right on in, no matter what. They just hop right on in.
You make a great usher. Like, come on, you want to come on?
Hey, Frank, do we have a final?
You will shortly because all the backups are in. Barkley's playing for you guys right now, and TJ Yeldon's in there.
Oh
so
my! Wait,
They
wait a
benched
minute.
Josh Allen. Well, game wasn't winnable anyway.
So, Sam Barkley?
Is that? I don't even know who his first name is. I just saw the back of his jersey.
Charles Barkley?
Saquon Barkley is secretly playing.
No, it's that dude who used to quarterback USC.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he was. Dude, he was one of the highest sought after. He was kind of like Justin Herbert of like coming out of high school. Everybody wanted him. And Justin Herbert did not fully develop until really his coming out game was senior year Rose Bowl party, and then he really took off at the Senior Bowl. And I'm welcoming you right now. Welcome at Joey. Car. It's gonna get dicey.
Yeah, it's fun.
42-16. The victors.
Tennessee scored again.
42-16. Yeah, they scored.
I kid you not. Well, I was in the car on my way back here from work. I'm about 5 minutes from where I live, where I was working tonight. Tennessee had just scored again. It was 35-16.
Yeah, on the kickoff, the run back, somebody from Buffalo fumbled, and the Titans got it on like the 20. And then, of course, Carl benches Jonnu Smith on his 2-touchdown night. I'm not rubbing that in, Carl. Still love you.
I won them both, so I'm okay with it.
Right,
hey.
then you're not feeling the pain.
Hey.
Tennessee hadn't played in 2 weeks, and Buffalo wasn't ready for him, based on what little
I
snippets
thought
I
it was going to be the other way around. I thought it was they hadn't played in 2 weeks. They hadn't been in their facility. They only had a walkthrough and one practice. They were going to get their asses handed to them. Plus, they had players that weren't available to them. So I'm just, wow. I'm shocked.
Let me put that another way, Frank. I've been a fan of the Bills since the Music City Miracle, and I've learned but one thing. If the same team on both sides of the ball doesn't show up for the same game, then either the offense is going to be really lousy and the defense is going to be on point, or the other way around. Today, it sounds like we couldn't have beaten a team of high school girls.
They certainly were not. They were not the Bills that I have been seeing the last couple of weeks, and they certainly weren't the Titans that I've been seeing the last couple of weeks either.
At least it made for entertaining football on a Tuesday night.
No. So I get back to it. If this game is played regularly, like it was supposed to on Sunday, are we talking about? Because the decided disadvantage in this is the Titans practicing over Zoom, not being able to really meet up until when, Frank? Friday.
They had their first practice on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
No, they didn't. The facility got shut down again on Sunday.
Oh, it was Saturday.
Well, no. So Saturday shut down. Practice yesterday, probably in Buffalo. Oh wait, where was the game?
Nashville.
In Tennessee.
This is called. By the way, just so we all can make sure that we have this up here. This is called a little segment we were gonna try, and I didn't have enough time for theme music. I might have some time to do something here, Frank, but this is called Frankly Speaking.
Frankly speaking.
Frank, your thoughts? Is now you guys are undefeated still?
Yes, we play the Houston Texans on Sunday, and I always, even though the Texans are 1-4, when it comes to the division, I mean, look at how you got to look at the way. I look at it this way, you know, they only beat the Jacksonville Jaguars by 3, when the Jaguars are horrible. So when it's the division, it goes any way to me. I think the Texans could walk into Nashville and beat the hell out of them.
Hey, Frank.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interject on your segment, but I've got something that actually fits what you just said.
Go for it.
Before the kickoff, when the NFL, because they're jerks, won't let you stream live games on mobile over a radio app, I was listening to the Buffalo Bills pregame show. They pointed out that the last 3 games that Tennessee has played and won prior to tonight were all decided by 7 points or less.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Personally, I think the fact that they blew out Buffalo and they're going in to take on a team that, stop me if I'm wrong, Houston is 4-0 or 0-4, right? They haven't won yet either.
They 1-4. They beat the Jags on Sunday.
They'll be 1-5, I think, come Sunday.
I look at the division as the division is incredibly hard, and if they can play like this, man, I think that they're gonna beat the Texans, and their next opponent's the Steelers. But 1 week at a time. I'm excited.
One game at a time.
I mean, they won. They beat. I think their total win differential was actually legitimately 6 overall. They beat Denver by 2. They beat the Jags by 3, and they beat Minnesota by 1.
And it is worth pointing out that the Titans are the runners-up for the AFC title from last season. They took down what was arguably the best team in the league in the Baltimore Ravens and made it look like straight child's play.
Well, they're going to get a rematch in a couple of weeks of that, and I don't know that they do that again. I think that Ravens team looks better than it did last year.
That Ravens defense is going to decapitate you. If anybody didn't see that game, I literally saw they have 11 Ray Lewises running around that defense.
Yeah.
They have no problem committing homicide.
They're pissed off for what happened.
Defense.
Who?
So
Pittsburgh's got a really good defense.
Pittsburgh does, and it was deceiving. I've got both of them.
They drafted really well the last 2 years.
Watt. They got that great trade for Fitzpatrick from Miami for a middle round pick. They did really good. Good call on that. And that Chase Claypool, if you don't know about him.
Oh my God.
Watch your freaking face. He's DK Metcalf's younger brother.
Oh, jeez.
So that is that. What do we have going on tomorrow? I have no idea. What do we have going on Thursday? We've got a chat with Tony on Thursday, actually. We have a Zoom with Tony.
Time out. I didn't get that notification. What?
Yep. Go and check it out.
Zoom. It's from the WHW Patreon.
But I usually get an email. Maybe I didn't check my email. Hold on.
Neither did I.
Hey, should one night on Fridays, since we already have an idea and a person booked for Friday with open mic and live Mandic, I've got that WWE trivia game that's still in the box.
Oh my God, we should play.
Play trivia,
Brandy's
yes.
eyes almost just bugged out of her head.
Yes, Brandy is the trivia queen.
All right, good. All right, Joey's in. All right, good. All right, that trivia will be 2 weeks from. Will be trivia as long as nothing pops up in between now and then. But no, I'm really excited about Medusa that Sunday night, as long as they don't flex the Green Bay game into the Sunday night spot against Tampa Bay, which they easily could, I will be there.
I gotta put this on my calendar now.
Yeah. And Carl, you got those texts I sent you that were screenshots, right?
I'm sorry. Did I get what?
The texts I sent you that were screenshots?
I think I did.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
I have not looked. I was so...
This was earlier. I sent those at 1:23 my time.
I'll look. I'll look.
Just wanna make sure.
I will look. Let's
Because
see.
I know Frank got them, but I want to make sure you got them.
Yeah. 506 Sports. If you guys ever need to know, hey, what game am I getting this week, or what games am I getting this week? This is from last week, so it is still too early to tell. They usually release it on Wednesday.
Idiot question. Given that there are 2 Monday night games next week, is everybody going to get to see both of them?
What are they?
I don't know what the actual Monday night game is on ESPN.
Because all the schedules. By the way, like
It should be Arizona Dallas.
It should be, but I went to go pick up Miami's defense because they're playing the Jets. And you're looking. You go, no, Carl. They're playing Denver. No, they're not. Week 6 is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, the other Monday night game is Kansas City Buffalo, which I think is on Fox and Amazon Prime, I want to say.
Your team's on a bye: the Seahawks, Chargers, Saints, and Raiders. Let's go to. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, we got Cardinals.
I'm playing.
So
Wait a
right
minute.
now, Patriots have a bye. No, they don't have a bye. Okay, so
they play Denver.
This is correct.
Are they on a bye, or are they playing the New York Jets?
No. They're not playing. Yeah, they're not playing the. No, the Broncos are not playing the Jets. The Jets are playing the Dolphins. The Broncos are at the Patriots. The Texans are at the Titans. For our Cleveland fan out there, Beaver Cleavage, I'm hoping it's you. 4-1 Browns, 4-0 Steelers, 4-1 Ravens, the 1-3-1 Eagles. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be a Carson Wentz. My goodness.
What has happened to Carson Wentz? What has happened?
He has no footwork ever since his knees. After his knees went like.
I love your honesty, James.
They're like sleepy dogs.
They can keep sucking because we're gonna be bad for a little bit.
Guys, some real barn burners here. Lions and Jags.
Really?
Can't wait for that one.
Hey, does anybody have Kyler Murray on fantasy? Because they play Dallas, and he is going to light them up.
Kyler, are you taller than a 5th grader, Murray?
He's playing Dallas.
He's barely taller than the line of scrimmage.
I could be back.
It doesn't matter. He's playing the Dallas defense. He's going to throw for 700 yards. Mark it. Kyler Murray's gonna blast the Cowboys next week.
Yeah, but Dallas has Andy Dalton. They'll be fine. They'll win their second game.
I'm just talking about like fantasy wise. Kyler Murray's
fantasy wise, yeah.
Dallas still has Ezekiel Elliott. What the hell? I mean, he's a friggin' I would call him like freight train 1B.
But we have a coach. I don't know if you know. Carl can chime in on this. Doesn't really like to hand off the ball that much. At all.
Well, you need to work with what you've got.
Oh.
You know what he also likes to do?
Yeah, he had Eddie Lacy for like good 2 stints.
I was gonna say, Eddie Lacy was like, hey, is that a Ponderosa? I gotta stop. Hold on. And he got the training camp. He's like, Coach, I'm ready to go. He's like, get the hell out of here.
As long as you get him to goal line, like the red zone, you got to get him to the red zone. Then he's good. Right? He ain't busting those.
Maybe. Does Ponderosa still exist? Let's go to. I wish that Shoney's would have never closed. I really did want to get a ham cube someday.
They were also the only Shoney's that served alcohol. So.
Hey, but he is opening a bar though. Remember that?
Yes, because he still has his liquor license.
So wait, where is that again? Did they
Ackworth,
mention?
Georgia.
Yeah, what part of Georgia?
Ackworth. I don't know where the hell that is. I'm from Alaska.
I wonder if it's on my map.
Ackworth, Georgia.
Go to the map, Henry. Where in the world is Henry gonna show us?
I
love that show.
Ackworth,
Georgia.
Bad Street. That's right next to Bad Street, USA. Nice. City of Ackworth. You guys all know about it. All right. Here's the deal. It's in Cobb County, Georgia.
It's in Cobb County, Georgia.
If you ever take a trip down to Cobb County, Georgia,
You're the
respect the law and order to on time. Sorry.
No,
you got the hairdo. You're
the
Halloween.
Voice.
Atlanta's in driving distance, so what in relation to Atlanta? How far is it?
Right. So if it's in Cobb County, it's got to be somewhat So it is exactly
Somewhere
it
near
is-
here.
Geographically, it's
20,000. Right, 20,000. I think it's north. I'm looking up. It's the Lake City. I'm looking. Give me a second here. I just want to know. All right. Sorry. Let's go to maps. Let's go to the old maps. We're at maps. Okay, maps. And I'll just go to like center stage on Peach Street. How about that? We'll just go to center stage somewhere somewhat like. Let's see here. I don't even know how to use. I've never used a desktop. I've used this in MapQuest. This is weird.
I'm just telling you what I see. Ackworth is about. It's like northwest of Atlanta.
That's
it's
what I was-
above Marietta and Smyrna.
So we got about, and now their traffic sucks everything. So 33 to 39 minute drive, 37 to 32 miles, depending on where you go. But they have, that's probably not current time because they always have traffic. It's not as bad as DC. It's not as bad as San Francisco. Houston's pretty bad too, but they have some awful traffic in Atlanta.
Awful traffic.
Oh.
And the fuzz loves to be around on the highways. They love waiting under every. I went to Atlanta one time. I had to drive to Atlanta and drive back. Under every overpass on the interstate, cops. Every one, cops.
Yeah, but they do that along the highways where I live too, and there's not a big city for at least 100 miles in any direction.
Well, that's small town. Like we got to get the county money type of thing. But this is like statewide.
Although, fun
just
fact,
I grew up in a small town. I know how much it is. You can give people
Georgia
warning
is
for everything. You don't
3,460
legally have to
miles
get
from me.
They're just trying to get that money. It's taxes.
Yeah, I mean, that's what that is. Do you guys still have drive-through liquor stores in Texas? I know they do. I know they do in Louisiana.
I know they
do.
used to.
Because I'm like, I went through a drive-through daiquiri place in New Orleans.
I've got a couple DUIs. I'm not gonna put myself out there. But the fact that when this COVID stuff hit and they were allowing you could drive up to a bar, buy a margarita or whatever, and then leave with it. Like they put it in a cup, take it out to your car, you could leave with it. I thought that was like horse, shit. Because how is that legal?
As long as it's not an open container of alcohol.
You can pull them over the minute they leave.
Okay. That's why we needed Matt Levitin on this one.
Yeah,
Here's the insane
I'm
part
talking
about
like mixed drinks, not like they give you a bottle. I'm talking like you go order a mixed drink, the waitress brings it out to your driver's side door, and you leave.
And back in the day, and I don't know if they still do this, the straw was taped down. That was considered a closed container. So you're telling me you've stuck the straw in the thing and just taped the straw? What the hell?
Because of COVID, they probably didn't touch the straw. But if this didn't have a straw in it and this had alcohol in it, this is a closed container. So that's how they get it. It's not an open container.
And
I got a damn accent. Jesus Christ, James.
Yeah, see?
You're not even from Texas. You have a deeper accent than I do.
I take on accents very easily. It just happens. I lived in England for 3 months. I came back from England with an accent, and my mother would not respond to me because I said mum instead of mom.
I'm supposed to be in Lakenheath right now. I had a job at Lakenheath. They got
Where is that? Wait, where's
England in the UK, like an hour south of London.
Yeah, I was
I had
in
a job
Bristol,
in my
which is about
hands
3 hours
and, I
east
did not
of
have-
London.
It was a hell of a promotion, and it got ripped away from me. But shit
Dude,
happens.
where were you gonna live?
In a flat, probably. They were
Yes, probably
they
in a
paid
flat.
my relocation and all that stuff, and then pay a percentage of like a down payment, I guess you could say, for living over there. It's government work, baby. Your tax dollars are greatly appreciated.
As a government worker, I agree.
Yeah. I will say the efficiency of my job is very bad, and every time it's really bad, I bitch to my bosses like, hey, this is taxpayer money. Like, I'm not military. I'm a straight up, like, civilian. This is my money. We're pretty much pissing away. But, that's just me.
I got a small shop. I work with 6 people in my department. Everybody's working right to 5. So
Now you said that something that was interesting. I don't want to get too deep in the weeds here. Do you have to get drug tested regularly for where you work? Can you explain that? Because you go, I'm off the clock for a couple of days.
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, we are subject to random drug tests, but
And you work at, I thought it was a legal office.
No, I work at the Kodiak Island Borough, which is our local municipal government.
Okay.
Department.
Okay. So, but still, okay. In the finance, still, is it because of the rash of?
It's because I am a government employee. I'm a state employee technically, and the state is a drug-free workplace, regardless of the fact that marijuana is legal.
Oh,
in
that's
our
why.
state.
Oh, that's why they started to do it.
Yes. So I am subject to random drug tests, but I've never been popped. So.
I am not. Like, we didn't drug test to get hired. They don't drug test. Like,
No, I did not have to do a drug test to be hired.
My tax return is from the DOD.
Where I work, you have to be drug tested to get hired, but we also have random drug tests, which I've never seen in 5 years.
And if I show up drunk, they pay to send you to rehab because that's a disease.
Yes,
Right.
it is.
Just go to HR. Just go to HR. Jared.
So I can show up wasted and not get fired.
Be right back.
And your final Bravos 8. Unfortunately, the Dodgers 7. Bounce back, Blue Crew. You got this. Randy Newman. I love LA. Still believe in you guys. You'll get there.
Poor Kershaw.
What?
I said poor Kershaw.
I can't believe it, dude. That guy.
I mean, I like the Braves, but poor Kershaw.
That guy.
Real quick, where do you work again, James?
The Patrick Air Force Base Commissary. It's like a grocery store for the military, like active and retiree and all that stuff. Our meat prices hella cheap. Everything else pretty much the same.
Can you buy from there?
Thanks to our president, a year ago, yes. A year ago, he enacted a thing to where employees could shop there.
Right.
With,
So before that,
other people, obviously. What's that?
Hang on.
Hell yeah, you get that water, Triple H. Spit it out.
So the civilians can't shop there, though, right?
No.
But before
active military, retirees, Purple Hearts, like there's a bunch of like dishonorable discharge. No, but like more. I work with a Purple Heart actually. That's good. I've never like interacted with one, but I work with one, and as an American citizen, that's pretty badass.
Yes, and I went off camera so I could pick up what I currently have in my stash, and I have these good gummies. They're cherry flavor. These ones are not as good as the ones with the CBD oil in them, and these are made with Alaskan fireweed honey, and it tastes yummy.
Alaskan fireweed.
Fireweed, yes, it's a wildflower.
Oh, I
really
thought it was
yummy.
I thought it was it was the name of the marijuana was fireweed.
No, but it should.
Marijuana.
No.
Marijuana's bad.
No, the strains that are in this one, these are my favorite. That's why the bag is empty. This has critical mass and Frisian dew in it, and it's really yummy. And then I have some Alaska blueberry pre-rolls here.
Now, once again, you said they're just CBD.
No, these have THC and CBD in them.
So is it indica or sativa?
It's a mix. One is indica, one is sativa. So this one does make me sleepy.
Like it. So the gummies are fun. Pixie sticks are really good. They're a little bit expensive around here. And the ones in California, if you don't know what you're doing and you walk into a dispensary there, you will get your face literally melted straight off your body.
That's why I say, I walk in and I say, I'm a lightweight, I'm a beginner. What do you recommend?
Well, Joey, there might have been some internet issues there.
I want to sit in front of my refrigerator because I see dragons. What exactly do you have for sale that'll do that?
I lived in a old cotton mill factory in Louisville. Like it was like one of those regentrified buildings where the pipes were all exposed and the wood had all the markings on it, but it was like where they used to make like in textiles and like clothing, like they put it into like big things of cotton. And so anyways, I was tripping out one time and I thought I was walking on my wooden floors, felt like this. So I was like delicately like, oh God. Oh boy. I'm trying to get to like HelloFresh or whatever service or Blue Apron or whatever to try and make it. I'm like, how do I zest an orange? I was in bad shape. Bad shape.
So yeah, when we do get together, I will bring samples.
We're gonna cut that from. We'll just make sure that doesn't go back to the. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
We don't want to violate. I don't know.
Whoa. Yeah. Violate's a strong word.
Violate is a strong word. My boss knows I drop gummies every once in a while. She understands it's stressful.
Yeah, but crossing across state borders.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Hey, believe me, I am the #1 fan. There is no bigger fan than I would love to get it. I'm just saying, unless you know how to pack and do all that stuff. Hey, if you're a good packer and how to do that, and no, I'm not talking about the Green Bay version. Let us know.
I also found the boudoir photo book. I need to remember to send my boyfriend.
Oh,
what now? The boudoir?
Boudoir photo book. I did a boudoir photo shoot. Yeah.
What is boudoir?
Is that the bedroom?
Yeah.
They're fancy pictures where the person that's being photographed is scantily clad. Yes.
Very scantily clad.
On that.
See, that's love. That's love right there.
All the way out.
There's one I can show you.
All the way out in Long Island, New York. Get him and Rocco together for an episode.
Right? That's hilarious.
He's not too far from Long Island.
Yeah. Let me see if there's.
Don't get him involved with Rocco though. He's Rocco does a bunch of extracurricular activities.
Is that you?
That's me.
Those are beautiful. Look at that.
Oh yeah, dark. Yeah, I love that.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah, that was back when Brandy was a blonde.
No, you mentioned some. Yeah, what's
how
the
do y'all
ginger?
think I'd look blonde?
I think you'd look good as a blonde.
Henry, are you? What are you going for there?
I had an idea, and I want to be spontaneous. And
lay it on us. Hit us. You know, flare because you do have flare enough hair to if you want white platinum blonde.
See, part of me thought about being Hogan for a little bit, but I don't really want to shave the middle of my head.
If you did that, you win. You know it's over. You win first, second, and third place. The night's over. Even if you went through all the trouble to shave the top of your head, dye the rest of it blonde.
That looks so badass.
Oh my
Lord! Oh God, that'd be killer. That'd be so cool.
Jared's next comment is hilarious.
Okay, Jared popping in here as I'm DMing him. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh my God, it's almost 3 hours. Jesus.
If you cut out.
On that note, I think the Henry teaser is kind of the way to go. Let's go around the room. El Crive, closing thoughts.
Yeah, the Titans. Yay, Titans.
Yeah, that is enthusiasm. That's what I'm talking about. We all know who I'm ending with.
I mean, we talked a bunch, Closing thoughts, football related. Yay for the Titans. Speedy recovery. Not really. It won't be, but Go Dak, keep fighting. Always Dallas. Win, lose, or tie, Dallas till I die.
Ride or die.
That is a ride or die right there, actually. Okay, and then let's go down to Henry. And don't forget we had Santos on the show. Follow him right there. And then let's find and we will have another edition of The Wheels on the Bus with Mini Transit. And we'll get some music up for Frankly Speaking. And don't forget, AFS, Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal, October 30th, 8 p.m.
It's
Eastern.
the 29th, dude.
No,
it's the 30th.
It is the 30th? I thought it was the 29th.
Yeah, Halloween Eve.
29th is Antonio's birthday, right?
No. Now you guys are going to get me confused. It's whatever the Friday is. Yeah, the 30th. Because Saturday is the... If we're wrong, please.
It's the 30th.
Okay, good. And speaking of which, let's go right down to the one and only as I pull up his Twitter handle. Follow Joey at Joey S. Carr. Joey, we love having you. The first hat trick.
I didn't watch the game, but thanks for having me, and I'll be on anytime I can.
You're on. You're welcome anytime. As I said, open invitation. Anytime you want to come on here and hang. Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be able to make Tony's thing on Thursday. I should be able to.
Oh, that'll be fun. That will be super, super fun.
We're going to say the rest of us plan on being there, don't we?
I was going to say, Henry, what do you got planned for the rest of the week? And your closing thoughts as you guys go to battle to... Who do you guys have next week again?
We take on the defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. That win, lose, or draw will hopefully be a better game than tonight's. But I found today a replica, a child's toy version of the old Intercontinental belt that they did away with earlier this year. And
do you have it? Wait, did you just show it and I missed it?
I bought it on eBay. I'm waiting for it to arrive. I'm also thinking about giving money to the Honky Tonk Man to buy one of his shirts because I can't seem to find an Elvis-style jacket that will fit my gigantic frame.
Elvis
so I'm thinking
had the
about
same
buying
problem,
one of his shirts
to
dress up like a Honky Tonk Man.
You guys are really going to poke and prod at Eric and Tony's. Wow.
Part of me also a little bit wants to do the Fu Manchu and tell people that just doesn't work for me, brother.
Do you have that shirt? I haven't worn it yet. And let's go. But no, I like the Hogan if you dedicated to that one. Don't forget to follow Lucky Lauren Y. And second to last but not least, as I go down and find, these are all over the place. I gotta get some way of there. It is. Her DMs are always open.
That's right. It did sound like it was as good of a game as it could have been. But we'll see what the highlights will be for Chiseled Adonis, which is hilarious if you want a good laugh. I'll hopefully make Tony's. I'll be... that's deadline day, so hopefully I live.
Oh, jeez.
And, pretty much my Twitter is open. We got Top Guy Theater. Don't forget to vote for the show. And
I don't mean to cut you off, but we started a thing to try to raise money to help Phil get his Camaro back on the road.
That's right.
We hit
GoFundMe.
10% of that goal, and apparently, I guess, the 10% contribution was that he has to drink something called Marlowe, which was described to me as tasting like ashtray juice.
Oh,
I would like to apologize to Phil because I was the one that put us at that 10% mark.
Wait. Marlowe, we're talking about Merlot, like the wine.
No, Marlowe.
No,
That's
Marlowe. It's apparently a liquor.
Time out.
That's about all I know, too.
I want to get into this liquor talk real quick before we go. I need to know what this is because I've never heard of
So yes, good reminder. Donate to the GoFundMe for Phil's Camaro so that he can shut the fuck up about it.
Not just that. If we can actually get him his $4,300 to get it back from the dealership, he's promised to personally go to every single person that has donated money and hug them.
Yeah.
And personally, I kind of want to see that happen.
That means it's going to break down again. How do you? Okay, so,
Carl for the win.
Yeah. Hey, Scottsdale's not far. 2,000-3,000 miles. What? Oh, wait a minute. Can somebody get me? Is it spelling on this?
I'm looking to take a picture of it.
I typed in MAR. Oh, I know it was in the group text. I saw something
MALORT. I may have mispronounced it. That's my bad.
MAR.
MALORT.
I will read what is in this
Marlor.
text.
Yeah, well, it's got with the two little dots, the
umlaut.
Umlaut. Yeah. I should know that being German. Okay. Yeah. So what is this and where did this come from? Oh my gosh. I know exactly what this is. Oh my Lord.
Let me read Matt Levitt's message to the group chat.
Oh God.
It says Phil is going to drink the worst liquor on the planet next Top Guy Theater. It's been compared to ashtrays mixed with Silva's swamp ass poured over a yearly cake.
Okay, here's the. I'm going to go with the one thing that you're going to notice that has a common thread between this and absinthe, and that is that it's distilled in wormwood. Wormwood was supposed to make you see this green fairy and open your, it's supposed to make you hallucinate and all this stuff. The worst hangover, easily the worst hangover I've ever had is absinthe when they started bringing it in. This is from the Pilsen neighborhood in Chicago, and it is one of the most bitter tasting things. It's not, if you mix it, if he has to drink that straight, good luck. At first, when you pronounce, I saw it and I'm like, oh, I know what that is. Oh, I really know what that is. So that's good stuff.
When I read it in the group text, I got confused because I thought they were talking about Merlot, that really fancy wine that I've heard is quite delicious. And then TJ described it as drinking like basically a bottle of ashtray juice. Not as vivid as the description in the other chat, but ashtray juice, just kind of hearing that made me kind of want to throw up.
And now we end things up, frankly speaking.
I would first like to welcome to the world the brand new announced iPhone 12. And I am very excited what I saw tonight with the Tennessee Titans. Hopefully we can continue to play like that, play some good defense, play some damn good offense, and we can keep going on a roll here. But I just want to thank you all, as I always do, just maybe off air, but I love every one of you. I'm so glad Joey's here and is a part of this now, because as we keep growing, you can't stop us, baby. Ad-free shows for life, for fucking life, right here. See, can we change it to ad-free shows for fucking life?
Yes!
But
I love that.
I just think you guys are all amazing, and I can't believe how far we've come and how much we've grown. It's just amazing. So, love you all.
Walk off. It's a mic drop. It is always an honor to have you guys on the platform. And as Frank alluded to there, for all your fantasy football needs, go check out On My Bench. Don't forget, if you want to follow me and the things I'm probably not tweeting about or am tweeting about or falling asleep tweeting about, you can find it there. It's Carl X Mandic. We will be back tomorrow, which I might have lined up a guest. We'll see. If not, until then, We're all kind of wolves. We are social, and we need our pack. And I need you guys and this platform. Peace. Everybody stay safe. See you next time. Oh, boy. See you next time, Pack.
Thank you.